Which girl you want today, Jamali?
Keep your nose over your phone, bro.
My phone is down where it should be as we record. Which girl are you messaging right now? Those were men.
So we're shaming that now too? 2018 about to be 2019, we're shaming that? We're using that as an insult? That's how progressive the Don't Be Mad podcast is?
Are you coming out on the Don't Be Mad podcast? Is this an exclusive?
That's how you do on the Don't Be Mad.
That's an exclusive,
That's how progressive they are, Jay.
You are now hearing a Don't Be Mad
These niggas ain't shit.
exclusive.
These niggas ain't shit.
Akeem has come out the closet.
I said that?
Akeem is out the closet. Akeem is out the closet. Akeem is out the closet. We finally have a gay voice on the podcast.
Bro, your voice been gay on the intros every fucking episode. Hello, everyone. This is your boy, Lefty Lucky.
I feel the hurt.
You know, just here chilling, sipping. You know, how about y'all introduce yourselves? Bro, close your eyes, you don't know who's who.
He's done a very good job getting my voice down. I think he's been hitting rewind a few times.
Bro, I don't know what your voice does for him,
Yo,
bro, but it does something.
That's love, man. That's love. Yo, my man.
Fuck
Respect, B. Respect, B.
Fuck you. He even offered me a beer.
Yeah, because they're for me.
See?
You know what?
See?
Did you bring anything here?
See?
Oh my god.
See?
No, answer the question.
See?
Did you walk in here with anything?
But it was finished because I was here on time at 6.
I don't care. They didn't walk in with anything. They're not asked for shit. You could probably ask Tyler if he has anything extra.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, then. There you go.
Shit,
so don't look at me, the guy who brought his own shit.
Because he came to my show.
Brought enough for me.
Shout out to Ty.
And get mad at me that I'm not offering you shit.
Wild? You know what's wild is? How long y'all been doing this podcast with Ty?
A year?
Not a year yet.
No, not a year yet.
Half a year, bro.
Half a year? Just want to say y'all welcome.
I knew you was going with that. I was just waiting. Some whole ass shit, but I was just waiting for it.
He loves patting himself on the back because he has no one else to do it for him.
Oh.
It's a fucking shame. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast.
My
Hello, I am introducing the show. Can you please keep
Hello,
quiet?
everyone. We're interviewing the show. We're introducing our show. Yeah. This is your voice, Lefty Lucky here, Matt Rivera. Where's my co-host?
You're actually the introduction?
Where's my co-host?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast, your weekly dose of a couple of guys just kicking back, shooting the shit, and talking about the week's topics. I'm your boy, Lefty Lucky, Matthew, here with my guys.
I'm Jason.
Jamali.
Akeem's in the building this week. I'm here with the shits.
And we're just going to do what we always do best. Banter with one another.
Oh, Lord.
Have some great topics to give to you guys.
You guys are
but we
crazy.
got to start off the episode the way we do it best. How was your guys' week? How's the mental health?
Good, man. Can't complain. End of the year.
I made it through flu season, so I'm good.
Yeah, you got a flu last week, fuck.
I'm
Ebola.
So you didn't make it through flu season. You had the flu.
I'm over for the rest of the season now. You guys got to worry
Let's
about
hope.
getting one.
Oh, I don't got to worry.
I don't get sick.
You take the shots?
Nope.
Oh.
Never taken a shot.
It's
Never
warm
since I
outside.
started
How'd you
taking
get
it,
sick?
I've been good.
I was sick last week.
It wasn't cold last week. Was it?
I take public transit in Montreal. You bound to get sick.
Do you know how you catch the flu?
No.
He's a comedian. He's not a doctor.
I don't get sick, bro. On some real shit, I don't get sick.
The guy who doesn't wear condoms doesn't get sick. Do not trust him.
Free healthcare.
How was your week?
Free healthcare.
Oh my God. What?
Shout out to the Canadian government. Free healthcare.
Wow.
I'd rather pop them pills than put on a Jimmy.
You goddamn right. Next day is pills are free.
Yo, bro.
Fuck you mean? Pills are free.
Walking around with that drip. Jesus Christ.
I do these.
Not the good drip either.
These jeans are
not
fashion
dripping
over.
sauce. Not dripping sauce.
These jeans are fashion over.
You been saying
Shout
that.
out to my band in Mine Brown for the Pure Trash T-shirt. Like
The
this
who?
podcast, I had to
E-Man.
I had to give a little billboard to what this podcast represents. Add a little bit of salsa
E-Man,
flavor.
you know you got
Yo,
to
bro,
cut the
that's
check
on your
now.
chest, bro. Not on our show. That's
Mark
on
the
your
minutes
chest.
on that. If you don't cut the check,
I'm just
we ain't
saying.
putting that in there.
I'm just saying.
Mark the minutes on. I'm dead serious. Mark the minutes on that.
I'm just saying. No, this week has been great.
We don't do free promo.
I thought I had
over here,
real
but
friends. I thought I had some real friends in here, but clearly I don't. I only got 3.
You knew that before you walked in the room, right?
True.
I don't
Right.
respect emotional people.
Who's emotional? I'm
You
just
came
pointing out
in
a
here.
fact. That's just a
Very
fact.
Not a
emotional.
fact.
That is a fact.
It's not a fact.
That
You
is a
came
fact.
in here
Y'all have
selective,
not been on
like
a show.
someone ate your leftovers.
Y'all have not been to a show yet. Y'all don't even double tap my clips on Instagram
Bro, I don't double tap shit on
because
nobody's
you don't know
Instagram.
how to use it.
Exactly. So shut
You
the
don't know
fuck
how
up.
to use it.
I gotta leave the house to go to your shows, and during the week I don't like leaving the house.
See, but this show, it's a Thursday and it's the holidays.
Dude, I'm working.
Yeah, we got
You work
jobs.
next Thursday?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't take
I
off.
literally no. I'm working.
Some bullshit.
I work on the 24th
I
and
don't
the
go out
26th.
during the week.
Just know the only person getting free tickets when I got my Netflix special, Jason and Ty.
In 20
Fuck
years.
out of here. I'll be rich enough to buy one. Get the fuck out of here.
You need to buy some new kneecaps. That's what you
I love how
need to
he's,
do.
Oh,
threatening us.
funny.
He's threatening us with something that will
Funny.
be on Netflix. Do you understand how asinine that? He's threatening us with something that will be on Netflix.
Goddamn right.
Why-
Live show
why
though.
would I
It's
want
different
tickets
live.
No,
It's different
I'd rather
live.
watch from the comfort of my home.
It's different live.
like, come on.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Ellen DeGeneres. She had a fire special. I just want to say that. She put out a fire
name
special.
dropping.
Yeah, I know.
Can't
Groupie
name drop
love over
Ellen
there.
DeGeneres? Really?
Hey,
What do you, bro? What do you have? What do you have against Ellen?
it's you.
Golly,
My God.
he tries to make a joke about looking at dudes is a bad thing. Now he's slandering Ellen
Oh
DeGeneres.
no, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I was just shocked that you were looking at dudes.
I wasn't.
didn't
I was,
know
I was on Twitter.
you
first
swung
of all.
that way.
I was on Twitter.
But I'm
first of all.
proud of you
I
that
was
you
on
were
Twitter.
able to
I was on Twitter.
come
first of
out
all.
with us.
I was on Twitter first of all.
Come
As an
out with
exclusive-
us? That didn't sound
Like,
right.
You know what's
came
crazy?
out with
No,
us.
you know what's wild? I just learned what cis is. I just learned that like
Wait,
weeks ago.
cisgender or cis like sister?
The C, the one with the C.
Oh yeah, cisgender.
I just learned what that meant.
I don't know what the fuck you guys talking
I'm
about.
glad you're catching up to 2018.
It's a male that you identify with the gender you were born with, that you came out the womb with.
I love this.
Re-
this
what?
gender
You're a male?
So you
class
identify.
we
So
have
you were
going
born a
on here
man.
all of
Right.
a sudden.
You identify with the
Very
gender you were
prominent-
born.
Very prominent
All right.
stuff here.
Okay.
So it's your titles as a cisgendered male.
Okay.
I just learned what that was the other day.
How does that change it?
I don't know. I just learned. I
What
just
is
thought
the
of-
fucking
No,
relevance?
it's just a fun fact. I don't know. I just thought we'd plug it in there.
Wow.
The more you know.
No, it's all about knowledge. It's all
No,
about
I
elevating
appreciate
yourself,
it.
right?
I didn't
It's all
know
about.
that.
I didn't. But I thought I was just. I thought I was just a dude. No, because it's just pop. You know when you. No, because you just pop. Oh, I didn't get stupid. I didn't get stupid that you just have to
I'm
classify.
coming out. I want
No,
the
but it's a
world
thing
to
though, bud.
know.
It's a thing.
Got to let
No, but
it
it's
show.
no. People do, bro.
Dun,
I got
dun,
yelled at.
I'm coming out.
I got no. 2 weeks
want
ago, I
the
got yelled
world
at.
to know.
Oh,
Got
who was
to
it?
let
Fuck, I
show.
can't remember the name. But it was fucking. They were telling me. He's like, "What do you identify as?" I was like, "Excuse me." They asked you. Yeah. I was like, "I don't. What are you asking me?"
You're a suspect or something, bro?
And I said, "Bro," I said, "I'm a dude.
Yeah, a little bit too much dip on his chip.
I
if
got
you know
a
what
dick.
I mean.
I'm a dude." And she's like, "Are you cis or are you trans?" I'm like, I was born this way. It's like, so you identify with what you were born. I was like, yeah, that's a cis. I was like, huh? And we sat there.
It means you were
for like
cisgender.
25 minutes,
know
and
that.
she just explained it to me.
Can you
It's a
just
term
say?
that
Can't
came
you
out, I
just,
think, in 20.
can't you just say that you're a man? Or?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah, a
male.
bit earlier.
That's what I said.
I'm a male. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said I'm a dude. So
It's
now
just
you're
a more
cis dude.
technical term that they're using now that there's other gender rules that are coming out.
Spartan kick them. Shit.
Okay,
That's
well,
aggressive.
That's
we don't
That's
incite
aggressive.
violence.
but to me,
please.
like, okay, but now that
Unless
we're on the
it's to one
topic,
another.
it's a bit. Why can't you just say I'm a male? Like, and if you are transgender, you said
Because you have
you're.
to specify between were you born a male or do you identify as a male or stuff like
But
that.
I'm not gonna lie
The
though.
thing is,
Like,
there are some people who identify as male who weren't born male, or who
But
are
is it not
currently aren't
considered-
male but identify as male.
but it's not considered like transgender or.
Trans
Yeah,
or
but there's some
transitioning.
people. There's
but
there's
there's
some.
some people who are essentially just like cross.
They have a vagina, but they think they're dudes.
Uh,
They'll identify as male.
Yeah,
What do you call those people?
You could still put them in like the queer
it's a
trans
good fucking question.
positioning.
A Chinese puzzle.
Japanese finger lock.
Yo, that is not funny. I'm
It's
sorry
either-
to laugh, but
That was funny, bro.
That is
That
funny.
was funny.
this guy said it was a Japanese.
That was actually
puzzle.
very good timing. You could learn from
That was
Oh
funny. as fuck.
wow, Jason's
Yo,
down here.
I've been saying Jason's the realest one on the episode on these things. I've been saying it.
I'm glad.
I don't got nothing bad to say about Jason. It's y'all two motherfuckers who I have a problem with.
because I don't
So
want to
speak your
leave the
piece,
house
bro.
during the
I
week.
already spoke it. It's fine.
Okay.
Next topic. What do we
Imagine
Are you
getting
done?
mad at someone for not wanting to leave the
Are
house.
you done?
during
Because
the
I thought
week.
we had this
Are you
conversation on
finished
this.
or are you done?
Get the fuck out of
Because
here.
y'all both built the same.
Oh, word?
Just head shoulders.
Yeah, right.
Just straight head shoulders. Both you and Birdman.
Oh yeah.
The fuck is he
I
even
learned how to do
talking
this too.
about?
Don't rip your
I'm on
jeans,
my
bro.
adult side. Yeah, I know that, bro. I bought the side. Fashion Nova fucked up, and I lost a return slip.
Bro, you bigging up Fashion Nova. This is the second time you mention it on the second consecutive podcast.
Can you mark that minute as well? We are not doing.
Are you getting a check from them or something?
No, I'm not. I just promote. Listen, I promote what I like. I promote y'all shit.
I would like you
But
to not
where's that
promote
pure
things that
trash
are
coming
paying
from?
us.
It's my boy's company, Man Brown. He has a
You know
company
him,
called
man.
Pure Luck
You know
X.
him.
Can you mark that?
You know, Man Brown.
Look, I need you to slow your roll.
He
They're
asked
gonna
me the
see
question.
it. They're gonna see it.
But he asked me the question.
Don't make me force Tyler and have me pay him to blur out.
But he
your
asked me.
shirt.
But he asked me the question.
Okay,
He asked me a question. I
It's
answered
enough.
it.
Is that the same guy for like Prince or whatever he goes
text
by?
him
I don't know who that is.
before he says the name again. And I
I
love
don't
that
know
kid.
who
Man Brown.
is.
I love that
don't
kid,
know
but
is.
no free promos.
Did he
Okay.
Pure Luck guy?
Pure Luck X. Yeah.
Also now it's Pure Trash.
Well, that's just it's like it's a part of his brand. It's like pure
It's
whatever.
actually dope, but I would never wear
He has
that.
some bomb T-shirts that you guys identified. It's Pure Waist Ute.
Pure race you.
Waist Ute.
I have self-respect. I'm
Yeah, I have
sorry.
self-respect. I'm sorry. Maybe you.
Let's get into
identify
some
with that.
topics, I guess. You know, since you're our guest,
I
what do
came
you
to
want to
promote-
jump into?
I came to promote my shit. I got
You
a
can
show.
promote at the end.
I
What
got
do
a
you wanna
show
jump
December
into?
27th at Tanos. It's across the street from
Put a
Jean
minute mark
Metro.
on that. We're gonna
Jean
cut that out.
Show. Come see your boy tell these jokes. Takara Williams coming from LA. Headlining. What did y'all talk about last week? What's going on? We got
Maybe if you had listened to
Nah, I
the
boycotted.
episode,
Nah,
you
I
would
boycotted
know.
I boycotted.
So,
Oh, Centonia
as
Brown.
I told you
Yeah, we
before,
should.
Centonia Brown. It's
Thank you.
Centonia Brown, 51 years in jail. She was in the sex trafficking game. Was it sex trafficking or she was just
I think she was just
She was
being
getting a pimp.
sexually assaulted by.
No, she was.
no? But she was
she was
a
a
sex worker.
She was a sex worker. She was.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
but she killed the dude.
The main guy who was essentially like raping her multiple times and then
No, that's
selling
what
her
she
off.
did.
Yeah.
She killed him.
But from what I read, wasn't it that the guy sent her to some other dude's house?
No, it was the one person who had assaulted her multiple times who was selling her.
No,
To the
I
people
thought it
he
was a
killed her.
John. Like I thought it was a customer that she killed, a white guy.
It
Because
was the person who I don't even want to say technically, the guy who essentially was
brought her into the game.
Yeah, and was abusing her.
I don't know where I got that information from then.
But they want to essentially put her away for, what was it, 51 years or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
For killing that
Parole
guy
after 28.
who assaulted her for multiple years. Like, oh, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
And he's dead, you're saying? He's
Yeah.
Gone. He's dead.
Well, that's the thing. She killed him. Like, she just got to a breaking point and had
How'd
enough.
she kill
and
him?
I don't know. I don't think the
Shot
article
him?
I read, they didn't specify
She
how
killed
she
him
did it.
because
Oh, but how?
what I read,
I know, but how though? Like,
what I read was, and the story I read, I don't know if maybe they got the whole thing mixed up, but she
shot him.
She shot him. She was in the house. He was abusive, and she figured eventually he was gonna kill her at some point. So before he did, she got him.
just shot below the knees. It's not
Yeah,
murder. It's not murder if it's below
No,
the knees.
but I mean, like, I can
Just let him
understand
bleed out?
her situation,
Just let
though,
him bleed
where
out?
No,
if
he
you're
shot him in the
somebody
knees.
who's, but like, you got to think of her situation as well. Like, this is happening over a long period of time. You're being sexually abused, not just by this one person, but by other people that he's bringing to abuse you. And you find that one window to literally eliminate the problem. I look at it as this is a survival tactic. Like, this is literally self-defense. Like, you have been abused for years by multiple people, by this one person multiple times. I see it as self-defense.
Well, he's dead now, so there's that. But she's still going to jail, regardless of what. Murder is murder.
Well, I know there's a lot of like high-profile people that are really looking into this to essentially get her off, because they look at it the same way a lot of other people are looking at it, where yeah, it's unfortunate that she killed someone, but
Where did this happen though? What state? What happened?
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Oh no, she's going to jail.
She's gone.
She's going to jail.
She's going to jail.
Yeah.
it's
You going to
fucked up.
jail?
But that's the
man.
thing, like,
There's no debate about
not
that.
to cut you guys out, but this is exactly what I read. Right? It says that it was a man that was soliciting her for sex. It wasn't her pimp. It was a customer of hers. So it wasn't the person who forced her into prostitution, but he knew she was a teenage person. She was only 16, right?
Yeah.
When it happened.
And she's 30 now.
And he was yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, it's
fucked
fucked
up.
up, bro. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, the 43-year-old real estate agent, John Mitchell Allen.
You
That's
probably
the
have to
name
get some kind of high-profile lawyer or something like
Well,
that.
Like
Well,
Cochran.
because like
If
the
Cochran's
story's
still alive, that's
now,
what she would need.
yeah, because like the story's national now, and there's a lot of people that are looking at it and just saying, first off, the 51-year sentence is unreasonable.
No. It's life. It's 51 before she can get parole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. Like,
So she's gonna be 81
so
before
essentially,
she's gonna have a
but that's
chance
what, like,
to.
they're looking at it as a 51-year sentence because
Yeah.
that's when she'll be
But the
eligible
thing
for
about it
parole.
is,
But people are looking at that and saying like a life sentence considering the abuse she was going through,
Right.
the situation that she was in.
right.
It's irrational to have that harsh of a sentence on her, even if you want to sentence her.
No, I agree with you. But the problem is, I think also, she didn't murder the pimp. She murdered a customer. And this guy, obviously, regardless of how you want to put it, would, clean slate, probably never committed a crime, whatever he is. Really good standing citizen. That's the way they're looking at it. Had she killed a pimp, I think would have been a different story.
By law, she's guilty.
Yeah,
Literally
by
by
law.
law.
In Tennessee, I don't think it would have been a difference.
I think it would. I mean, I think it would be arguably because, like, I was talking. I don't know if it was my mom or one of my aunt I was talking to about it. My mom was like, "Why didn't she, like, maybe one of the customers say like, yo, I'm forced to do this. I'm not 18." And
They don't
try
care.
to get help. Let somebody get her help. Like,
But the
Because
thing is,
because you're over here trying to get a prostitute who's underage.
no, bro.
It's like that's like the catch a predator people going there.
No,
You know
it's literally
when they
that
show
type
up
of
to the house.
situation.
I was just trying to
No,
see
no,
who
no.
else she was talking to.
I,
That's exactly what they. No, but that's exactly what that
that
is.
shit is so funny.
No, but do you want anybody knowing you?
No.
paid a
That's not what
60-year-old
I'm
to
saying.
smash?
That's what I'm saying.
no,
No.
You just said what I wanted to say.
but it's
You
literally
don't.
the
That's
reality.
exactly
It's-
what it is.
They
No.
know exactly
You on
what
your
they're
own.
paying for. So she
Bro.
can, and a lot of times with people
I'm not gonna
like
put
this,
you in my example, but as a male, like let's say this dude, so that's what you're into, hook you up with a younger girl. Like you didn't know it happened, but she's like, listen, I'm forced to do this. Could you please help me? Get me help. I don't want to
He
be here.
doesn't care.
he's not going to help her.
Wow.
He doesn't
He's
care.
not-
And I'll
look,
tell you exactly
These
why
are
he
the
don't
type
care.
of people that once they paid the pimp and they go into the situation, they don't give a fuck if she's even crying while they're in her.
They want their
They
nut.
don't give a fuck.
They're loyal to their dick.
I get all that, but I'm just saying, like the way I don't remember who I was speaking to, but their argument was she could have reached out some way.
Jamali, if a guy is paying
Pussy.
pussy to smash,
Okay, maybe-
to smash a 16-year-old, he's not.
He
gonna
don't
care.
want no attention.
Like, he does
Okay,
no,
that's
not something he
For
wants.
argument's
He wants
sake, for
that.
argument's sake, let's say she does this and then he's like, "Oh fuck, like this is fucked up. I gotta help her." How exactly is this guy who just paid to fuck this 16-year-old going to help her?
Right.
Is he just
But-
gonna like let her walk
Okay, but
outside
could
the door
could
and
let me-
go,
let me
or
ju- let me-
bring
let
her
me
to
just-
authorities?
No, but let me just finish my point because the thing about it, this whole situation happened in this guy's house.
Mm-hmm.
He brought her to the house, and according to the story that I read,
Fuck up number one.
no, right. She was out of the way of the pimp. He was not like he went to the pimp's house and he's beating it in the back room, and then he has to think like, oh shit, I got to get past this guy to go get her help. She's in his possession. He drugs her, do whatever he had to do for days.
And do you think the pimp left
Hold
the house?
on, let me just finish my point. For days, he does this, right? So I'm no, don't shake your head. Just listen to what I'm saying.
I'm shaking it.
So for days, she's out of the control of this individual that's forcing her into this lifestyle. She goes and she searches his house. She sees that he has a lot of guns. Gets nervous. She's on drugs. So she shoots him thinking that eventually he was going to kill her, right?
Mm-hmm.
My whole point, like not my point, but the point of the person I was speaking to was, why didn't she break a window or shoot out the window or do something to draw attention for other people to help her? Why did she resort to killing him? And
Then she would have died.
No. But I mean, you let a shot off, you do something, whatever the case may be. That's why some people, not that they agree with the sentencing, they're saying that she does. It wasn't a self-defense situation.
I get it. That's why I said at the beginning, like if you look at within the confines of law,
Right.
she's guilty
I
because
think
she
51 is
wasn't.
excessive, though.
No, I do. That's where I.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy. That's
think
wild.
it's an excessive sentencing.
That is 51 minimum. Bro, you're 81 years old before you could even think to come outside on parole. So before anyone even re-looks into the case, you're 81. That's
crazy.
wild to me. Your life
Fucked
is
up,
changing.
bro.
How many generations are coming through the world? We could be living like the Jetsons, and you won't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Poor girl. Shout out to Santonio though.
No, that is heavy. I think she was on fairly trial. I don't know if she was on trial or whatever.
Oh, no,
Tennessee
the trial's
jury.
still ongoing.
But was it jury?
That's what
or
they're
was
trying
it
to do. It's Supreme Court.
Supreme Court, okay.
Yeah, it's
But I
still
mean, like,
ongoing.
who would literally look at? I mean, she is a victim, regardless of what it is. and just give her that type of punishment is harsh, bro.
It's
Zimmerman
ridiculous.
walked, bro.
Florida's
That's
a
wild, too.
different.
Yeah, Florida's different,
Florida's a different world.
You know, Florida's backwards, bro.
Florida's a completely different world than the rest of the United
I
But
States.
saw
I mean,
the-
but
I saw the
bro.
But I
funniest
mean, we
tweet.
see this all over the place, right? They walk. Like, they literally walk.
Yo, I saw-
that girl who killed her baby in Florida, they know she did it.
Florida.
Who?
What's her name? I forgot
The
her
blonde
name.
chick. Yo, I saw
Yeah.
the funniest tweet. the other
Casey
day.
Anthony.
Casey
That's
Anthony.
Florida.
Yo, I seen the funniest tweet. Somebody tweeted out, does the rest of the world consider their states their Florida?
Wow.
Florida's messed up,
Yeah.
man.
That's just funny.
Pretty much.
Bro, I was dying when I read that.
But the thing with Florida, man, there's a whole bunch of crackheads and all that shit down there. So the law doesn't really even bother with these people. So they get away with a whole bunch of shit all the time. And it's just no holds
There's
barred down
crackheads
there.
everywhere, bro.
No,
I don't
no,
think
No, but
Florida.
Florida's, no. Florida's different. Florida's different.
Florida's a special place.
Every time you hear
It's a
about a
very
crazy
special
story,
place.
before you know the place, I just assume it's Florida.
Like the person with bath salt and stuff. That person was in Florida,
From
right?
Florida.
That started in Florida.
Wow.
All that
Eating people's
crazy stuff.
faces.
Face, yeah, it's
Florida.
kinda crazy.
Casey Anthony, Florida. George
We got some
Zimmerman,
great artists
Florida.
that came from Florida, though.
I'm pretty sure when Michael Jackson was hanging off the balcony, he almost dropped it.
I fucking hate Flo Rida.
Why?
He's the fucking worst.
Why? He's
the worst.
fired. What you mean?
Whoa, that's.
Are you for real?
Yeah?
Like, for real, for
Yeah,
real?
low. I'm playing. You talking that shit? You were my favorite about 5 minutes ago. You talking that
I'm
shit?
coming out.
You talking that shit? So I can't like Flo Rida?
He was like, he's my favorite.
I can't like Flo Rida?
Yo, the dude talking like as if he had a list or some shit.
Right?
You don't do that, dog.
Bro, that's what he just said.
Yeah,
I can't like Flo Rida?
Started singing, too, bro.
Yeah, Flo Rida's my shit.
you're
You were just
more-
singing before. You were just singing
are
Celine
more
Dion.
than a...
What you talking about?
That's not what I was singing. But
What were you
are
singing? You were singing
more
Titanic.
Than allowed
You were singing Titanic, no?
to like Flo Rida.
Who did the album for
But hey,
Titanic?
Celine
No,
Dion,
real shit. Who did the Titanic?
Celine
who did the
Dion
Titanic
is a phenomenal artist. A phenomenal artist.
She can get it. Shout out to
Go that
Nichols.
far, but
You wouldn't smash Celine Dion?
I'm good, bro.
You wouldn't smash Celine Dion. This talking about this
I'm good,
dude.
bro.
How many podcasts ago talk about he smashed a girl with rear posted pussy, but you wouldn't smash fucking Celine Dion?
I'm very good.
Are
at
you
Celine,
kidding?
bro. I don't find her attractive.
You're wild. I would just, oof. She got them pipes, bro. She got them pipes, bro. Celine Dion can get it. Now she old too, so menopause about to hit. You can shoot the club and not have to worry any time of the month.
You and your no condoms, bro.
What you mean?
Like, what the You and your no condoms, bro.
You can shoot the club up and you can shoot the club up and don't gotta worry, bro. Any time of the month, you don't gotta worry. There ain't no week where you take a hiatus.
We're gonna hear in a couple of years
What?
that this dude had to get his dick removed.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
And it will come as
No, 'cause I'm
no
responsible.
surprise to anybody who's listening
Nah,
to this
because I'm
podcast
responsible.
today. You're what?
I'm responsible. I got this app on my phone called Dialogue. I can get online prescriptions. When I go to New York, I got to be a little bit more responsible. So I got to get Blue Chew. I got to get a pack of Magnums. And
Blue Chew?
And I got stripped. Because I can't, because my healthcare don't work over there. So I got to be watched where I sling it. But when I'm here, what you mean? Fuck you mean? We got free health. We pay for free healthcare. And free healthcare don't cover condoms.
Listeners, please.
I pay for, what do you mean? I pay taxes.
For the love of
What are you
God,
talking-
practice safe sex.
Just because my paychecks are
Please
inconsistent
practice
doesn't mean I don't
safe
pay my
sex.
taxes,
I
bitch.
cannot stress this enough.
What happened?
Practice safe sex.
Oh,
Please.
for sure.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my
For
listeners.
sure. Make sure that the person...
You're an adult. You
Yo,
can make all the decisions
I'm
you
adamant
want.
about whoever you're sleeping with. Make sure y'all go get tested together. All that stuff. But once y'all get cleared, y'all co-sign, y'all smash.
Don't lie
Y'all
to the
straight.
people right now. We know you are not getting tested with every single person you find.
What you mean? No, after. I get tested after. Because you can't account for one night stands.
Do you understand how backwards that mentality
No,
is?
you
He's
can't.
from Florida, bro.
You can't. Yo, you can't account for one night stands. So one night stands you smash, and then you go get tested the next day.
Oh my
This
God.
guy really from Florida. You're
Oh
crazy.
You get
my
the text,
God.
you get tested the next day, and you straight. Once you figure out
Jason,
if you
I'm surprised you're not saying your favorite line to say in these type of situations.
What's my favorite line to say?
You're pandering right now. I see
He's
what's
not
going
pandering
on.
because he
Of
knows what's
course.
what. 'Cause
He's
he knows it's real
submissive to
talk.
his little
He knows it's
minion
real
over
talk.
there.
This is real talk. What's his line?
You don't know your line?
No, I don't.
You know his line.
No, you don't.
He's not gonna say
You
it.
don't
though.
know his line.
I'm gonna say it. It's a very simple line that he says whenever anybody's talking about their sexual lifestyles and not being safe. You have AIDS.
Oh, you're gonna get AIDS or something? Oh. That was like 5 years ago. Was that 5 years ago?
AIDS.
Don't say
Yo,
it anymore.
AIDS stay dormant though. They can
What?
stay dormant.
You
Bro,
don't
you
say that
can
anymore?
get
I haven't said it
tested
in a
blood
long
test,
time.
bro.
You're a lying
I haven't
son
said it
of
in a
a
long
bitch.
time.
You're a lying
When's the
son
last
of a
time you said
bitch.
it?
I don't remember
When's the last time you said
He's
it?
literally said it like 2-3 years ago. To me.
That's a long time ago, bro.
He said he hasn't said it since
It's
like
over
1,000
1,000 days.
5 years ago. I don't remember that stuff.
You a lying son of a bitch.
I can't remember all this.
All I'm saying is we got healthcare, so why not? We pay for it, so why not use it?
Look, Akeem, real talk. I love you. You're like a brother to me. I respect you.
Gang shit.
Please protect yourself when you
Of
fight.
course, all the time.
Please.
All the time.
Don't even joke about it.
I'm not. I
Protect
go to
yourself.
I got my I suggest everybody download it, Dialogue. You can get an online consultation. You tell them for your flu, for anything, bro. Even mental health. No, seriously, for mental health too. So if you need to talk to a psychologist, you could talk to one through the app.
I have
y'all
my therapist,
FaceTime.
I'm good.
No, I'm just saying, y'all FaceTime. No, but this is some real shit. We promote. Hey, I'm trying to be serious.
I really hope you're getting paid for
I'm
all
trying to
these
be serious.
promos.
I'm
Did
just
you
saying.
make a minute mark for that, by the way?
No, bro, listen. I promote the things that I like. Okay? I promote the things that I like. Okay? When I was in New York and y'all was doing this, when I was in LA and New York y'all doing this podcast, I said, yo, go check out my boy's podcast.
Yeah, you boycotted us last week.
Yeah, I know.
Shame.
On some sensitive
Yeah, because
shit.
y'all was talking shit the week
Shame.
before.
No one
I
talked
had to
shit,
give y'all a
bro.
little
You were
break.
just
I had to give
sensitive.
y'all a little
I
break.
didn't say anything on the podcast that I haven't said to your face.
For sure. And I boycotted it. Y'all ain't shit.
But here he is back again.
What's next?
Akeem, next topic.
Are we talking? Oh, so it's on me?
Hey, you're the guest. I'm gonna.
You didn't
let
want to talk about Kodak. I want to talk about Kodak because that shit was funny as fuck.
All right, let's go for it. Let's talk about
That shit
Kodak.
was fun. For those who don't know, Kodak Black had an interview with Ebro. I just want to know if y'all think what Ebro did was wrong. Now, Ebro brought it down. Kodak.
Can you break it down for our listeners,
I'm
please,
going
before
to.
you ask that
I'm
question?
I'm going to say why I think what part of the question I want answered, and now I'm going to break it down. Thank
Tell
you
the
so much.
story.
He's a comedian, not a radio host.
Literally.
bro. I'm media trained. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me.
Focus.
So Kodak Black went on Ebro in the morning.
Hot 97.
You promoting too now?
Keep going, bro.
So he went on
Focus.
there and he was talking about how, and then Ebro brought up some stuff that he's going through a case of sexual assault, an ongoing case, and then they couldn't talk. They really couldn't. They weren't allowed to talk about it because it's a pending case, right? So it's open, and then it was like the tension obviously was shifted, and then Rosenberg brought up a bullshit story about how everyone's questioning the moon landing and shit like that now, and then Kodak just got mad and upset. He's like, what the fuck y'all talking about? And then walked out and left. Now, my question to y'all is, should Ebro have brought that up to begin with?
Yes.
If you can't talk about it, no. Especially if it's an open case.
You gonna get a bullshit response? From
Absolutely
Jamal
not.
right now.
Not a bullshit response. Put some
Okay.
respect on my fucking name. But I personally think if before it was not like this is off limit. If it was not stated, then yeah, it's fair game.
Why do you guys think he was able to bring it up?
Okay, well, the way I see it, Ebro's fully inclined to ask that question.
Sure. It wasn't a question. It was just he brought it up and then said he knows he
Do you
can't talk
want
about it.
my
No, but I'm just
reasoning?
I'm clear. You said it was a question. It wasn't a question.
do you want my
No, but I'm
reasoning?
clarifying. You're
Do you
you're
want my
misinformed.
reasoning?
It wasn't a question. He brought up
Focus.
the situation. He brought up the situation,
Focus.
and he said that he would like to bring it. He would like to have him back up again when you're able to talk about it. That's what you said.
Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with him doing that.
As I was saying, Ebro's fully allowed to ask that question, bring it up, and go into that situation because his job as a radio host, a personality, and in this case, an interviewer, you're allowed to assess situations that are happening with the person that's across the board from you. Now, if Kodak didn't want this coming up, he should have made it very clear before the interview even started.
Right.
These are the things that are off limits. We're not going to talk about. Don't bring it up. If you do bring it up, I'm walking out. Which many celebrities, whether they're actors, whether they're singers, rappers, whatever, they have a list of things that they will say, these are the things I am not going to touch. And we leave it at that. Ebro doing that, the only thing that I didn't like was the fact that he knew it was something that he couldn't talk about, and he said it's something that he can't talk about, but he brought it up anyways, looking for something. That was the only thing about it that I didn't like, but he's fully allowed to bring it up and just ask, like, how are you feeling? You know, like, you make it more a personal thing where it's like, are you okay?
Yeah,
like,
but
have you been going through this okay? Like, has it been stressful on you?
But
you don't try to fish for information that you yourself are saying he can't say.
I don't
He
think he
didn't-
was fishing for
but he
information
didn't
because he
even do-
clearly said, "We'll have you back here when you're capable of
Yeah,
talking."
but
No, I
it
wanna
was
go
still
back to
a
that.
fish.
But
I
he
don't-
didn't-
so-
he didn't-
It's
he
still a
didn't-
fish.
I don't
But listen,
understand.
he didn't even do that. He approached him disrespectfully in the tone since the beginning. After he was like, "I'm like, Ebro, are you gonna do this? You can probably get away with Kodak doing that to Kodak Black, and all these other mumble rappers and stupid shit like that. But can you do that to anyone else? Probably
Yeah.
not.
And this is what I
and
wanted
this
to
is
talk
what he
about.
does.
Another angle
And
about
this
it,
is what
too.
he does.
But
This is
the
what he
thing
does.
is, Kodak is not one of those people you want to do that with because
He got bars.
a guy, no, not because he has bars, but the people that are his OGs and the people that are making sure his career, especially after the rough start that he's had as far as legal shit goes, Trick Daddy's come and really taken him under his wing, making sure that, you know, with all the legal proceedings that he's having, he takes care of it, he follows through with everything, and he starts to put himself on track. So even if he ends up with a sentencing or anything like that, at least there'll be some reports showing that like he was putting himself on the straight and narrow. And that's something that Trick Daddy's doing pretty heavy, which is why he was one of the first people to come out and say, yo, Ebro was out of line asking these questions the way he asked them.
But that's the thing, because it's Kodak Black, he could get away with saying that. Ebro can get away with saying that.
I've watched interviews where Ebro's gone like really hard nosed at other artists.
It's not,
With
not the
who?
first time. He's done
It's
it
not the
before.
first time.
With who?
I can't come off the top.
But
right.
here's the issue, and I'm not gonna front. I like you said one stance, and then said you had a problem, and then it was complete opposite stance. I still don't know where you stand, to be honest with you. I don't know if you agree or don't agree. Yeah.
No, I said, as Ebro being the interviewer, as him being somebody who's the radio host, the personality.
It's his job to do it.
Yeah, he's fully allowed
Yeah.
to bring it up, to ask the question. He's allowed to do it.
Yeah, but that wasn't my question. My question is, do you agree that he did it?
Oh,
that
I
he
said
did.
I don't have a problem with him doing it. I said I had a problem with the way he brought it up. That's what
Okay.
I had a problem with.
Okay.
Him bringing it up as an interviewer, yeah, that's your job. You're supposed to talk about these things. You're supposed to see, like, especially with the way radio works today, where everybody's fishing for the exclusive.
Mm-mm. He even said, I know we can't talk about it, but is there something you want to
But
say?
that's what I mean.
Then you should have never asked the question.
He approached it in a way
You should never
where,
ask the question.
and that's goes into what I was saying, where
Yeah.
I don't like the way he did it because he made it a full acknowledgement that I know you can't talk about this, but I'm going to bring it up anyways.
You can ask any
As
question.
an interview, yeah, you're allowed to bring it up, but if you're going to acknowledge the fact that I know you can't talk about this, now you're wrong for
being a
doing
dickhead.
it. Like that, the way you
That's
did
being
it
a
was
dickhead.
wrong.
You're being a
You are fully inclined to ask any question, but be a man of it, you know? Like don't bring it up as if like you're kind of like just trying to slip it under the door. That's what I didn't like.
And that's why I said Ebro can get away with that with Kodak Black, but is he gonna do that if Trick Daddy came on like the week after? Is he gonna do that to
No,
Trick
he's
Daddy?
not. But here's
That's not true.
Here's the issue.
We
Here's
don't
the
know.
issue I
We
have
don't
with these.
know. I don't want to live in hypothetical.
Here's the issue I have with these like media outlets and these media personalities and stuff like that. There's no transparency. And when I say transparency is that they don't hold everyone to the same standard, right? So there are certain people that you see on like certain morning radio shows in New York, whether it be Hot 97 or Breakfast Club or whatever, right? Where the host will act a certain way with certain people and then act a completely different way, right?
All
with
but
certain
Charlamagne.
individuals.
But that's all money.
All but Charlamagne.
I don't think it's money.
Oh,
I don't
it's
think it's money. No, I don't think it's money. I think it's about. I don't think it's about money. I think it's about content, which leads to money. But I don't think it's initially
Content is one thing, but
about. I don't think they're getting paid. Say, okay, ask these type of questions. I think that they know the certain people they can get a reaction
But,
out
like,
of.
but give me an example of that, because
Well, Kodak Black is the first. Kodak Black is the first example, right?
okay, but
It's a perfect example.
beyond
So-
him,
Kodak Black was on Breakfast Club
and the interview went fine.
and it went fine.
I understand that. But you said like which other interviews that you're referring to that they?
Well,
do
you
this
look
shit?
at you look at the Breakfast Club, for example, right?
right.
Perfect example. Charlamagne the guy was on it. They had the guy running was he either senator or governor of New Jersey. I forget his name.
Right.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
yeah,
Interview.
this the
Right?
senator.
And now all that was asked of him. Now everybody on that station lives in New Jersey, so you have every right to ask the question.
Except
what are you
Angela
gonna,
Yee.
whatever. Like everyone's gonna ask you. Like, it's right to ask. What are you gonna do for the people of New Jersey? As a
Right.
politician, you need to like. That's your job. Those are the things you need to answer.
Right.
But the one thing that kept being referenced is that he's a Republican and that you campaigned with Donald Trump. You're a Republican. You're sided by Donald Trump.
Okay.
There's complete lack of transparency in that, because the same way you look at, like, people are associating him with Donald Trump when he's running for himself, he's focusing on New Jersey.
Right.
They just happen to be within the same, just run in the same political party.
Right.
It's the same way people always look at Charlemagne and say, why are you taking up for Kanye?
Okay, but
And Kanye and his antics. No, but it's the exact same
but
thing.
I agree. I can agree with what you're saying. But then, in comparison to,
So that's what I'm saying.
But in comparison to another politician, could you say they do it to some and they don't do it to others?
Absolutely, because Hillary Clinton, they weren't doing that when Hillary Clinton was running for president. And Hillary Clinton's a liberal.
What she kept in her purse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they asked what's something you keep on you all the time, and then but she fucked that up and said hot sauce. They weren't saying, oh, so you happen to, so you did, like, shit. Yeah, her, but they were asking her general questions. I'll give you an example
because
they like her.
But I'll give you an example.
Another one, Post Malone. Everyone's seen the Post Malone interview when it was awkward as hell. What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? Why doesn't he ask that to every single person? There are a bunch of black people out there in the world that aren't doing nothing for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's where my issue is with the lack of transparency.
No. But if you were to say that, because I know they've asked other artists in terms of like white artists that profit off hip hop. Mm-hmm. That's the way they look at it. What are you doing for the culture in that sense? That's how I took that. But there were interviews with Dr. Umar Johnson, a very respectable person, mm-hmm. who also had sexual allegations against him, and they brought it out to the forefront.
I'm not the biggest fan of Umar Johnson.
Nobody is. Anybody is a clown.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Him, Tariq Nasheed, they're all clowns, bro. They're all clowns.
Why would you say that?
Have you listened to? Have you listened to the?
No, I listen to them.
Sorry,
you listen to
them?
them?
Race baiters.
He's a clown.
No, I just want you to voice your opinion.
Level.
I mean, I don't want you to.
I'm saying
level.
like they're race baiters.
Yo,
like, they literally use race to push an agenda of
all they do.
Stuff that's completely unproportional.
Bro, I'll
even
simplify it. I'll even simplify it more for the listeners, bro. They're the anti Tony Robbins, and how I say that is they're the type of people, they see that there's a struggle within the black community, mm-hmm. and I don't mean we're jumping from topic to topic, but this is something very important. They see there's a struggle in the black community, and they're exploiting anger, and they're exploiting the frustrations that black people have, why they can't get jobs, why they can't get bank loans, why they can't do this, and saying it's all based off race, and they're giving them somebody to point at. It's literally, here's an example. It's literally like you order a pizza. Okay. I'm delivering the pizza, but it's Matt's store. He's cooking the pizza. It's his fault. It's his fault that the pizza's being late. The pizza's being delivered to you late. I'm just bringing it to you. But Jason's like, oh, you blame him. Blame him.
Right.
Not knowing the full scope of everything that's going on. Yeah. They're giving you something to blame, and they're profiting off it. They're literally touring the world, speaking to people, and all they're saying is, this is why you're in the position that you're in. It's their fault. And this is why you will never get out of the position you're in, because it's their fault. And then you want to go to places like China and use China as an example, Asia as an example, talking about they're the most racist people in the world. What black people are in China?
No, I honestly look at them no different than a lot of those people who were like the very far right. Yeah, 100%. Alex Jones is like those guys who they
you don't have to say no offense.
They use people's hatred.
Listen,
they use people's frustration, and they use that to build up their platform, mm-hmm. and they exploit it. Mm-hmm. And people, because they see somebody who is voicing their opinion, it's essentially what Donald Trump did to become president. You know, you feed off of people's anger, their frustration, the things that they feel are keeping them down. And you say, yeah, that's exactly what's doing it. And then they're doing their tours. They're getting their fucking checks on Twitter or on Instagram. Like, their followers are going into the millions, but it's all a bunch of people who are looking for an answer.
Something to blame.
In something to blame that's outside of themselves without really taking a look and seeing, hey,
and
like,
worst part
what exactly am I doing?
Bro, and worst part about it is they're giving you something to blame without no solution.
None.
Zero solution.
None.
All right.
This is these are the Ben Shapiro's. Ben Shapiro's. He's a like.
It's 100%.
No, but he's one of those people that just talks and
the guy with the Pepe Le Pig guy. What's his name? He got punched in the face. He was another far right dude.
Oh, but
alt right dude.
But the guy that played the brain on Arthur.
Fuck it, no, he
Steven Crowder.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, but these are people who are spout out a whole bunch of. They tell you what's wrong. They tell you have this. You ask them for a solution. They could never give you.
Can't give you.
They can't.
They
give
just
you a
tell you
solution.
why you're wrong.
They just tell you why you're wrong. They don't. Okay, so what's? How do I fix it?
They tell you why the
I don't
black
know.
man is being
Like I agree,
suppressed.
but honestly though,
No,
listen.
fuck off.
I
Man.
agree. I agree with some of the stuff Ben Shapiro says. Like I'm not gonna lie. I listen to him. He's very intelligent, and the stuff he says makes sense. The problem is he does he's just straight numbers.
I think he's
without
I think
without any type of
There's no nuance.
understanding.
There's no
Exactly.
nuance.
But
None.
people like Ben Shapiro, I think they're agent of chaos. They
Yeah.
profit off people's misery.
That's exactly what Umar
because
and
because
Tariq
what I'm
is.
trying to say is, especially for Ben Shapiro, because he likes to give facts, numbers. I never heard him come up with a solution to anything.
None.
I never heard him
He never takes a definite stance.
He never takes a stance. He's always all over the place when you ask him.
Yeah, he's always
So
the
it's
counter.
So
Yeah.
my thing is, why are you talking? What's your value of talking if you're not going to bring a solution to anything? When you try to debate someone, you try to understand their point of view and come to an equal solution like that. People who you try to talk to says, "Oh, this is what's wrong with you," but then you have this, but I refute this, you refute that. I'm like, okay, what's your answer then?
But
Oh,
you
I
know
don't
what
know
it
my
is?
answer is.
Controversy sells.
But I'll stop because I really want to get into my point here.
Yeah, we kind of went on a tangent.
Yeah, but my whole thing is Dr. Umar Johnson. I guess you guys have your own opinion about him. I feel differently because I've listened to interviews where he talks about issues within the black community. He does provide adequate solutions.
Such as?
For example, he was talking about ADHD and, how, as black parents don't just take it up, because he's a principal of a school in Philadelphia. He's also a licensed psychologist. And he was saying,
That's crazy.
Get a second opinion.
Let him
sorry,
talk.
my bad, go
Let him
ahead.
talk.
Get a second opinion. He's educating them on that as a psychologist, what he says is not definitive. So you could go get somebody else. He explains to them how the prison to pipeline. He does provide solutions in terms of
what?
for black students. He was trying to open a school, not for profit for him, but for employment for black teachers who don't have jobs because there's not a shortage, but there's a lot of black teachers who don't have jobs in schools and so forth. He does provide other rational reason. I think when he does argue with people, he hears their point of view. So I don't know about this other
I don't think
Alex Rashid. I'll show you an interview.
Alex
after
Jones
this.
is just crazy.
I'll show you. I'll show you an interview. The interview I'm talking
would
about.
fear for the black community
Mhm.
like you would never fear for anything in your life if Dr. Umar Johnson opened a school and black people sent their kids there, because his job is literally to tour and go around and spread his message and what he believes. Right now,
Isn't that what most people do?
yeah, for sure. But I just
Okay.
don't agree with what he believes in. I just
Okay,
don't
but
agree.
you don't-
So now, but here's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Here's what
Okay.
I'm saying. You're building a school,
Right.
right? Thousands and thousands of kids come, and they're all impressionable. And we have to be careful on how we treat and raise the next generation of people coming up. Because
Absolutely.
because what he says is very the same way there are white people out here talking about from that on Fox News and shit talking that are say divisive shit, bro. He says a lot of divisive shit.
I could agree to that.
He says
In
a
the
lot
sense-
of divisive
It could be
shit.
seen as divisive. Okay.
No.
No,
It is divisive.
It
It is divisive.
in the
It's not can be seen.
It could be
oh,
seen.
not it not could be. Oh, maybe no. It is divisive.
Okay.
You're literally saying the banks do not want to give black people bank loans because they are scared that the black people will rise and surpass the white men in business. That is divisive as
I've
fuck.
never heard him speak of
I can
business.
send you the interview. That is
Who?
that
Alex
is-
Rashid? Or
no.
Omar?
Tariq Nasheed and Umar talks about it.
They kind of work in a tandem at this point.
They say the exact same shit.
Well, I mean, Polite does it too, right?
Tariq Nasheed, the only thing I'll give Dr. Umar Johnson is that he's very intelligent, he's articulate, so he knows how to back up his points. And if you can find certain things to back up your point, but with minimal context that supports his statement. That's the problem that I'd have with him. But he does support his shit. Tariq Nasheed just
that's
calls
my
everything
point.
a
I
white
mean,
supremacist.
at the end of the
Tyler,
day-
you're a white supremacist because you're at the head of the table. He spoke to Bunty for real. Yo, where's Bunty at?
Tariq Nasheed did that.
Bro, Bunty,
Oh,
come in.
it's-
Go grab him.
I never heard of this.
Bro, go
Tariq
grab him.
Nasheed.
Get him on the mic.
Tariq Nasheed went after our boy Bunty
Bro, go
for
get
being
him.
a tool
I don't
of the
know.
white people. We're
Can I go
using
get him?
air quotes on this.
Bro, can I go get him?
Definitely not.
Bro, can I
That's a
go get
black
him?
guy. I would never use Bunty.
Bro, can I go get him? Bunty, get your ass over here. Get on the mic.
Tariq Nasheed went at you? Tariq Nasheed went
Bro,
at
get
you?
on the mic, bro.
No, wait. Yeah, we need you to get on the mic for this one.
Bro, get on the mic.
Tariq Nasheed. Oh, my God. We were doubling down. We doubled down. But no,
Get on
like,
the mic and explain what happened
Yeah.
with Tariq Nasheed, please.
break it
This is
down.
Bunty, everybody. Say what's up to my boy.
Our
Bunty.
boy. Get some camera time, too, if you can get the angle.
Just talk. You aren't staying on for long.
That's not gonna hold.
Yo, what up, guys? Hey, didn't expect to be here.
Yeah, so just
Look-
explain your situation that you have with Tariq Nasheed to best of your knowledge.
I mean, I don't really have a relationship with him anymore. I don't.
But like, what did?
Stop calling.
It's not that he stopped calling. It's just that he didn't even know who the fuck I was. He wasn't bothering me or anything. Honestly, I wasn't even on his radar. I'm not even joking. Like, this guy literally had never said anything about me ever once, never. And I decided I saw him on the internet and I was like, yo, everybody hates this guy. Everybody hates Tariq Nasheed. Let me take a shot at him and see what happens.
Wow.
And I was like, and then I now thinking about it, I'm like, that's so stupid. Like, it's such a stupid thing to do. It's so crazy. Like, I don't know who the fuck he is. Literally, nothing has changed in my life since knowing of his existence. All right, nothing has changed. I don't hate the guy. I'm just saying, like, nothing has changed, and it's like, and nothing's changed for him. I'm pretty sure he's just doing his own same thing. So when we both ignored each other, nothing happened.
But what happened? What was the argument about? What did you say to him?
I was like, yo, you're racist, bro.
100%.
He's racist. I was like, you hate
Oh,
white
that's
people.
a fair shot.
And his wife is mixed.
That's a fair
but
shot.
I know, but he is. But like, who gives a fuck? I mean, like, who gives a fuck how racist he is on the internet? I don't like this guy. Honestly, before I even fucking went at him, I never heard of him until like I started.
I've never
following
heard of
some
him until
crazy
right
people.
now.
Like, nobody. Did you hear about Tariq Nasheed?
I knew him.
Yeah, I knew him.
I knew him.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
him.
I knew of him. I didn't even follow him, but he would constantly pop up on my timeline.
I've
just
never heard
saying
of him. Never
the most
heard his name.
ridiculous
Oh, it's
shit
so
ever about
but
the black
I'm
community.
just saying, like literally nothing is gonna come of like anything he says. People just see his stuff to react to it and hate it.
Exactly.
I
He got a lot
know
of
his
people that come
followers don't mean anything, man.
No, not
But
followers,
it's the
as in,
type
like, on
of shit that
Instagram
we were
and
saying
stuff.
before. It's the type of followers that are just looking for an outlet for their
Right.
frustration and their
Remember,
anger.
the person who yells the loudest makes like
Yeah, but he's
they think they're in the
honestly
majority.
like he's honestly such a like I'm pretty sure like the government's using him. I'm pretty sure the government's using him to like farm crazy people.
Oh, we are jumping in the rabbit hole.
No.
Let's
It's not it's not a conspiracy. This is not a conspiracy. It's like the government obviously watches social media.
Right.
And
Oh,
they're
yeah,
obviously going
100%.
to try to keep track of what they want to prevent issues from happening, right?
Yeah.
So if someone's planning some kind of fucking attack in broad daylight with some fucking losers on the internet, you know, like I don't know, shit, man. There's the amount of crazy people that showed up in my mentions after I went at him was crazy. Like literally unhinged, like psychopathic people. These are people
Wow.
that are clearly fucked in the head.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like these people are nuts, man. And so I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe it's very possible. Maybe it's not even true. Maybe it's not even true.
No. For
Maybe it's not
that,
even
we
true.
can
Maybe
say
it's not even
these
true. Maybe it's
people.
not even true. But regardless, what I was trying to do it was a comfort mechanism.
They are
comforting-
these people.
It was something I did to comfort myself at the very least. I was like, okay, at least the government's watching these accounts. Because I was like, at least the government's watching the accounts, which means that by association, they might be watching me too. Because I kind of popped up on Tariq Nasheed's radar so hard that the FBI that's watching him are like, who the fuck's this Bunty guy? So I'm like, well, he barked back at me, and I was just like, I don't remember. Oh yeah, he was like, yeah. Okay, so this guy,
It's coming back to him.
he labeled me as the word that he said was coon. He called me a coon.
Jason's favorite word.
Yeah, he called me a coon, and he called me.
You see why we don't use that word?
Yeah. He called me a coon, and he also called me the East Indian coon. That's what he called me, East Indian coon. Yeah, it was so crazy.
Why do you know that term? Doesn't use condoms, knows what a dune coon is.
So it's
And
just
now
like,
you learned
so
that
he
you
called
just-
me,
We gotta
he
put him
called
on
me
the
that
watch
shit,
list.
and he also wrote an article. If you type in my first and last name,
Oh, really?
yeah, if you type in first and last name on the internet, you're gonna see an article like numbers like the sixth one, and I love it. I love that it's there. I don't know, check mark, but I'm like, I love that this is like
Why do
the
you care
sixth
so much
result.
about a fucking check, bro?
Yeah. Why should we do the check marks, bro?
Is that how you validate yourself as a human being?
Oh, a check. Okay.
I hope you meant money.
What do you mean?
Anyways, so to tie it all back to what we did, how this tangent started.
I don't
Personality.
even know how this started.
The
Radio
There's nuance.
personality.
There's no transparency.
Bro, there we go.
There's no transparency within radio.
I mean,
People like that can get questioned fairly, and then you're gonna over here harass Kodak Black, who just puts out good art and content.
No, go suck my dick. How about that, fuck? Piece
Hey,
of
Cowboys.
shit.
Cowboys are going to the
No,
playoffs.
fuck you.
Cowboys
Cowboys are
going
going to
nowhere.
the playoffs.
Nowhere.
We're not
Cowboys are going to
talking
the playoffs.
about that. Happy holidays. We're out.
Okay, let's talk about sports for a little bit. Let's talk about sports for a bit.
That's it. We had
talk
other
about-
stuff to
we'll
talk
talk
about.
about it.
we have other shit on the list.
We have other shit to talk about.
All right, release sports for after.
Yo, Cardi B and Offset, bro.
Shout out to my man Offset.
Didn't we talk about? We talked.
No, but this week.
Fuck you.
No, but dude showed up at her place of employment. Shout out to him.
Oh, we stopped the concert.
Yeah, shout out to him.
That's the simplest. That's
I love you, bro.
Like,
Shout out to him.
the
But
night level.
I don't agree that he did it. I don't think he should have done it. But I'm happy he did. Like,
know-
good for him.
No, you know what was funny? Someone on Twitter went. So Cardi B is actually married. A guy said, "Bitch, I'm a dog." Woof. One of the lyrics. Like, are you really gonna write it?
No, but like
It's true.
I don't like. I see exactly as a performer. I see exactly what was wrong with that. You literally
Of course.
You literally shut down anything.
Shut the show down.
No,
Let's-
it was more
anytime-
than shutting down the show. It was the fact that she's the first female artist to headline Rolling Loud. So right then and there, you're making history. On top of that, she's in a situation where essentially she was put in a lose-lose position. Whoever her team is that allowed this to happen,
Right.
which unfortunately it's looking like it's the exact same team who's with Offset because they're all under
Migos
QC.
have power.
Yo, Migos run the world, bro.
Migos
Wait,
have power.
Cardi B is
they're all
bigger than
under
the
QC?
Migos.
By far.
Cardi
By
B
far.
is bigger
By
than the
far.
Migos. It's not even close.
It is not.
It's not
compared.
even close.
It's not.
Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo.
It's not even close. Cardi B's album has sold more
know what it
than
is?
anything
Bad
the
and
Migos
bougie.
have had combined.
Even up with the Uzi.
There you go.
Dude,
There
let me
you
tell you,
go.
like, Cardi B's
Because Cardi B
album
does pop songs.
has sold more than all of the Migos
See how you got
projects
defensive?
combined. They are nowhere near Cardi B.
Cardi B's a way
Nowhere
bigger
near.
artist.
Bro.
No.
It really is.
She has
No.
more number ones than they do.
yeah.
More top 20 Billboard charts.
whose song do you remember?
They do.
Well, whose songs do you remember?
Everybody knows
What
Cardi
song do
B.
you? Okay, so what song do you remember? What song do you remember from Cardi B? Bodak Yellow.
Should we just go down?
No. I'm saying off the top of your head. Off rip.
Bodak Yellow.
Mhm.
She had the track with
What's the name of the
21
song?
Savage.
But what's the name of the song?
Dude, I'm bad with titles, but I know that song. She had the song with Kehlani, which was
What's the?
amazing.
But we don't know the name of the song.
Oh, Ring. I don't know titles. Like, but I can tell you the fucking song. Like, I remember that song. She also had
With
Bickenhead.
the one
that
with
was,
Bruno Mars.
There was the one with Bruno,
Bruno
Mars, as
was
well.
stupid.
That's a feature.
But it doesn't matter.
It fucking counts.
It
No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
The
I get what
Migos
you're saying.
have
We're getting-
features.
No, we're getting side. No, Quavo has features.
No,
Quavo has
but no,
features.
the
Quavo has features.
Offset
Quavo has
has
features.
features
That's
as
a couple,
well.
but not as much as Quavo.
Not as much
bro.
as Quavo.
Not as much. We're not gonna
No,
say
but
Quavo
the
was on
point
Star,
is
bro.
But the point is, they have them.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're even like, oh, they don't got them, that should tell you right there the argument for are they as big as Cardi?
No. Well, I mean, listen, it's
Like, no, they're not.
It's not debatable.
It is
It is
debatable.
not
No, it
debatable.
is.
Cardi
It's huge,
is getting
bro.
put in the top designers' clothing, being sent to galas. She's on cover of magazines.
But dude, clothing-
She's won
What
an
does that
ever.
mean?
She's touring in bigger headlining tours than the Migos.
You have-
They are nowhere near her.
All right, when it comes to branding, you have to understand something. It's the majority of that women that buy it, and she's a female artist. They won't.
Women buy albums.
No, women buy clothes.
No,
Women buy clothes.
women buy
clothes.
albums.
Clothes. If you want to debate
Jason,
sales,
Jason.
Nobody
debate
buys
sales.
albums.
Jason.
Nobody buys albums.
But of the people who do, women do.
No, but
No.
And trust me,
No.
they bought
No, they
Cardi.
don't.
Nobody
No,
buys
That's
albums,
why
bro.
Cardi's shit was number one for almost 3 months in a
that's
row.
not a fact, bro. Nobody buys albums. You have
No one
Apple
buys
Music at $10.99. All the albums get put up there. It's a subscription based.
The same thing with Spotify.
Music is based is distributed off of subscription based.
There
Nobody
are still
buys
people
albums.
out there
You
buying
download
physical-
albums, you stream albums,
but
but
you
don't.
can buy it on iTunes.
Yo, honestly, Offset
You
is
can
now
literally
known.
buy it on
Yeah, but
iTunes.
you can, but Apple Music is iTunes.
But there are still people who will buy it.
Okay,
That's
agreed
the
to
Cardi
point.
B is you can't argue that Cardi B is not a bigger artist than
bigger.
Offset or the Migos.
Way bigger.
There's no, bro. You're stretching it, bro.
no,
What makes you think that they're even on the same level or they're bigger than her?
Because you remember more of the Migos songs.
That
than you
doesn't
do
mean
Cardi B.
shit, bro. I remember Mike Jones' fucking record, but that
Look,
don't mean Mike Jones
You're
is
saying
big,
you
bro.
can remember more because that is what you
listen to.
But if we literally look at the numbers,
The sound charts,
they're nowhere near her.
Nowhere.
let's Google it.
Check it out.
Please.
But,
She's
no, but-
the big, like, of their relationship, she's the breadwinner.
Oh, for sure. But like, no. But, if you're comparing Offset to Cardi, for sure.
That's a
But they get divorced 50%. I'm cool. But I'm just
doing
saying,
that
if you're
and
looking
I'm
at a
saying-
thing,
There's no. There's
If you're
She
looking
is
at a
bigger
prenup.
than the Migos.
if
There-
you're
there was
Google
a-
that.
there's a
but back
prenup.
to back to
She's
what
bigger than the Migos.
I think, like, as a performer, I would hate that shit. If
sure.
somebody came in and shut, and it's not
Oh,
even
of
about,
course.
and it's not even about,
How dare you?
But bro, it's not even about her being the first female artist to do this.
But that
has nothing
is
to do.
contributed to it.
It just adds a little bit of sauce, but it has nothing
But
really to do
because
with the whole meal.
Essentially, what he did was take away her moment.
That's it. But
It's
no
like
matter where, it
Kanye
could have been
West and
anywhere.
Taylor
Though.
Swift.
Yeah.
Mo.
It could have been
100%.
anywhere.
It's a Kanye Taylor Swift.
It
moment.
could have been anywhere. It doesn't like that's like extra a little bit of sauce, but you take that out, it'd still be just as bad. But I commend him for doing the effort. Now, just the way he went about it was wrong, but I commend him for actually doing something. Because motherfuckers just be out here, shit, I send a couple texts, I tried.
And look, like,
But my man's over here shooting his shot,
commend
bringing
him.
flowers, all that shit. And it's literally like, and you were right to put it a rock. She's in a rock and hard spot because like it's like when you propose at a fucking public forum. You want
But
to be
isn't
that
that
bitch.
the way he proposed
no,
to her,
no,
too?
not propose. Yeah, of course, but like it's different. Do you want to be that bitch that turns down a dude in a whole basketball stadium when the
let me
kids
tell
cam
you,
on you?
there are compilations on
No, but
YouTube.
for some shit.
I've seen a couple. I've
Oh,
seen
it's so funny, bro.
I've
Look,
seen
do
couple.
not propose to your woman in
Bro, never.
public or in
Never,
an
bro.
arena
When you
unless
know
you know.
you-
Look, first off, you propose beforehand. Let her know what's coming. Literally, let her know what's coming. Because don't pull this public shit unless
And
you
then
know
you just
100%.
You look stupid, and you got
this woman wants
nothing.
you.
I have a joke. I have a bit about that. I have a bit about how the premise of the joke is how I was walking in New York with a girl, and then there was a flash
Hey,
mob.
hey, this ain't your set.
I'm telling you, I'm not telling the joke. I'm telling the premise. There's like flash mob. There was a flash mob, and the dude started proposing, and then everyone after that went to
Tyler, get the minimum
went
on
to
this.
went to Olive Garden, and the girl was eating all the breadsticks, hoping that the ring was underneath the bread.
Fuck.
That's right. That's a setup, bro. That's a setup. Because girls be looking like shit. Bar's already set, so she's got to be like, oh fuck. But like that's what I'm saying. But no, I think he just needs to go about it different. I think he just needs to like. They need to have. I think Cardi just needs to have a serious talk with him.
Well, look, I think
She just
the
needs to
one
sit
thing a
down and
lot of
just
people
talk.
are missing, like, especially when I look at a lot of these male artists that have been going out of their way, be like, yeah, take Offset back, Cardi, take, like, stay the fuck
out of their
out of their
personal business,
relationship. Okay? There's certain things that I was taught growing up you don't deal with when it comes to other people. Stay out of other people's pockets, stay out of their relationships, and don't tell them how to keep their home.
That's different. It's different when your
How?
It's different when you're literally your life
No,
and
how-
your job and your
Whoa,
money
no.
is based
I'm
off
not
of
saying
putting
this
your
for
life out there.
Offset. I'm not saying this for Offset now. I'm saying for like 21 Savage, T.I., 50 Cent, all these people that have been going out like Cardi taking back. Stay the fuck out of their relationship. Especially
think it's
when
people's-
Cardi went on Instagram and she was like, you know what? Like, I'm taking my time away from him. I need to separate a bit. I need my space. She made it very clear. She never said they're divorcing. She never said that it's over. All she said was we're separated. I need my space. Respect her wishes. She made it public and clear what she needed. And now you have all these dickheads out there going, oh, take him back. And then you have this whole setup happening on her set when she's headlining for this
No, but
big
that's
tour.
the
like,
life you chose, though. That's
no,
you
no, no,
Yes,
no,
it
no,
is,
no,
bro.
no,
Can I say something?
Because look, if Tiny left T.I.,
Mhm.
and then there were celebrity women going and saying, Tiny, don't go back to him. You better leave him. You think T.I. would have been cool with that?
Absolutely not.
All
But
right
that's-
then.
but that- no, but
stay the fuck out of
No,
the
no,
relationship.
no. But that's what we do on a just a everyday general person.
No,
level.
but there's a
No,
difference.
No, yes, bro.
No, but
Not
hold
you,
on.
but
Could
that's
I-
a human
Whoa,
thing.
whoa,
No,
Bro, that's a
but
human
can I say
trait.
And
No.
look, I can tell you right now, for myself, if you're hearing this right, stay the fuck out of my relationships.
Bro, that's
Do not like.
but-
I don't care if we're on rocky terms. I don't care if we're on happy terms. My relationship with my partner is our fucking business.
I get that.
Stay the
I
fuck out
agree
of
with
it.
that. But you're talking to these about these celebrities. Like, we don't see girls having a whole ass break up with somebody and have a whole ass group chat. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't. It's the same
can I
thing.
just
It's just
say
that they're just
something, though?
Even
celebrities.
to
But can I
that,
say
I say
something,
stay
though?
the fuck out of it.
For sure, I do too. But you can't just
To
say
me,
they're wrong.
It's
Like,
the
that's
way
what
it's
they
done. It's the way it's done is the problem.
How?
Don't do it on a fucking social media platform. I'm sure you have a way to connect to that person
If-
on a private level
especially if-
you really want to convey that like seriously to
Like
them.
if you know them personally,
Yeah. Don't be like
and let's say like people that are very close to Offset, let's say there's a few of them who've met Cardi, had conversations where they know her on a more personal level. Give me a fucking phone call.
yeah.
Bruh,
Find out where I'm at.
your life is literally for the public when you become a celebrity.
But
No,
what I'm- no,
not-
but
no,
what I'm
no.
saying is,
No, it's not
Why,
for the
why
public.
does
I'm
everyone
saying-
do?
wait.
Yes, you make money off of putting
No.
your private life out there.
What I'm
Why do
saying
all these
is
people
this
jump to
situation
reality
is-
shows? Like that's exactly what they do. What
But
are you talking
it's
about?
not about
But even with that, so you really don't fucking care. You're just doing it because you saw everybody's doing it. But what I'm saying is, if these people actually care about the relationship, if they care about these people, if you care about Cardi, if you care about Offset, give Offset a phone call. Give Cardi a phone call.
Don't do it on
Find
so-
out where
don't do it
both
on
their
that
heads
platform.
are at, and then from there,
Yeah, but
keep it between that. Keep it private. Keep it personal.
okay, this is the problem.
You jumping on social media and it was a wave. It started with T.I., then it was 50 Cent, then you saw like 21 Savage at his concert had Offset on saying, having the crowd all say, take Offset back. It's like, no, don't fucking do that shit because now you're not respecting her.
But she wasn't she on basketball? What was the
Love,
reality show?
Love and Hip Hop has nothing to do with this.
It does. You're just talking about these are people. This is the person who
She wasn't
a
with
good
him.
Who gets paid for putting their life
No,
out there?
Listen,
No,
no,
not at all.
different.
Yes,
It's
not at
bro.
all.
You're
Not
mixing
at
it
all.
up.
It's
You're mixing it up.
completely
Listen.
different.
No, it's not completely different because this is a person who her life is based off fame. What she does is based off fame. What she's doing right now is based off everything that's personal to her. So obviously that form, yes, it's embarrassing to her because it's Offset. But this is what she's used to. This is what she's always doing.
No,
the same thing
no,
when she talks.
I can't
it's the
agree
same,
with that
It's the
at all.
same thing.
I don't know.
It's the same
I'm gonna
thing.
say-
No,
just
listen,
let me say
listen.
why I
No,
can't
you cut
agree
me
with
off.
that.
Let me finish. It's the same thing as when she was shot when she was having that argument with what's her face
Nikki?
with Nicki Minaj. Why did she go talk to her in person? These are two rational people. Why didn't they talk to each other in person?
Because
Be
Nikki
quiet.
said, when I see you, it's on site.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
Nikki
what it
said,
was.
when I see you,
Nikki
it's
said it
on
was on
site.
site.
So
The fuck you mean? I'm not talking to you
So
personally.
these are the personalities you're dealing with.
No,
You-
No.
Okay,
These are
so
the
hold
personalities
on.
you're
No, wait, hold up. As I was saying, the reason it's different than a love and hip hop situation or that shit between Nikki is because this is a husband and a wife. Okay? This isn't for shows. This isn't like Cardi B is the artist. Offset is the artist. But when they're together, when they're within each other, they're husband and wife.
You don't know that.
Dude, they're married.
So
That's
there's a lot.
shit.
That's
But
me
what
shit.
I'm-
Yeah,
but
when
what I'm
people don't
saying-
get married
that's me
for
shit.
What
clout.
I'm saying is,
But that just
This is your
proves your
husband
fucking
and your
point.
No, it
wife.
doesn't. I'll explain why.
okay? So when you're looking at it from this perspective, you have to have a certain level of respect for their relationship. Whether you know it personally or not, just respect the relationship. Don't be inserting yourself in it in a position where you have no say in this because you don't even know them personally like that.
But you're really off knowing these people and especially her, Love and Hip Hop. You know how she is. It's the same
No.
thing. It's the same thing like with Gene
You're-
Simmons and
but that's what
has
I'm
a show,
saying.
his reality show. stuff like
You're
that.
looking at the personality that was on camera, and you're saying that's who she is. That's not who she is. That is Cardi B, the artist. That is Cardi B, the
She
brand.
wasn't the artist or
No,
brand back
that's
then.
Cardi B, the artist, and
She
the
was
brand.
a brand by
Who
back
she
then.
is when she's with her child and she's with her husband behind closed doors is a completely different person.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna test to the point that I'm gonna make my point that I was trying to make before. Okay, you become a celebrity.
Uh-huh.
Your life does not belong to you anymore, right? I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I agree with you. Understand? Motherfuckers should just mind their business. The world would be in fucking peace.
Right.
Mind your
right?
business and drink some water.
Mind your business. Just mind your business. Drink some water. You'll have clear skin. I swear to God. Right? Here's what I'm saying though. The reason why these celebrities have such a huge, there's a reason why people use celebrities to endorse the product or to endorse whoever is because they have a huge following. Because what social influence, what social media is, it's people living vicariously through other people. You look at Instagram, all Instagram is highlights.
And thoughts.
It's extremes. It's
butt cheeks.
It's literally just extremes. It's you're having your life is amazing or your life is super sad. You're not dealing with the in between stuff, right? And people are feeling bad for you. You're inviting people into your life, and that's part of your brand. That's where we've gone in 2018, about to be 2019. You make money off of social media and off of inviting people in your life. So now my whole thing is I agree. People should just mind their business, but because you know this. Because when you signed up to become a celebrity, you knew this going in. So you cannot be upset when people are chiming in, celebrity or not. And celebrities get asked about when they're on the red carpet and shit. Oh, what do you think about what's going on with T.I., not T.I., but Cardi B and Offset?
But that's the
what's your opinion?
But I'm not arguing that.
But here's what I'm saying. So you're saying keep it off of Twitter, keep it off this. But if these people are being asked that for like TMZ or like E-Talk or whatever forums it's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not.
No, because they could easily be like,
so
it's none of my business.
Yeah. For one, if you're asked a question, it's a different story. But to go out there and start this whole movement of like take Offset back.
Yeah,
hold on, I'll let you talk. I think it's distasteful.
It is.
It's distasteful, and it's regardless of what it is, like you and I are cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
you're going through some shit with your
masculinity.
girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's appropriate that I have your fucking number in my phone and I'm gonna go online and do some stupid shit?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I agree.
But that's what I'm talking about.
You should give me a call. That's the cordial thing to do.
Right.
But I'm not gonna be upset with you if you're speaking on it on Instagram because God knows how many fucking messages you know we're boys and how many messages you're getting talking about addressing. You put out a statement.
I would never do that.
But this is what I'm saying. But I get it.
There's a lack of respect for their relationship.
You're acting like these people are coming out of the blue and saying it. You don't know what their timeline is filled with.
It doesn't matter. There's a concept called respect.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm talking about the person who is being talked about. You signed up to be a celebrity. Your life doesn't belong to you no more. People are looking for scandals. People are looking to find stuff to talk to you about, to sell, to push their narrative. So you shouldn't even be worried about the people. You should be worried about whether or not they're upset. You can't be mad.
It's the same. I could draw the comparative line to what you're talking about earlier with Ebro. Why the fuck didn't they go and people start going and be telling Tiny to take T.I. back? Because T.I. is a guy about principle. Mm-hmm. He would never want somebody to do that shit about his relationship. Mm-hmm. He told everybody to stay the fuck out of it, him and his wife shit. Okay. So why can't he do the same for other people?
Well, why is Offset? Well, why is it not? Is that for T.I. to say that? Or is that for Offset to say that about his relationship?
No. It's for me. It's for T.I. If the same respect you want people to give your relationship, you should give others. But
my whole thing is T.I. was not doing grand gestures like Offset is. Offset's showing up. Offset's not doing this shit on the low. Offset's doing this shit publicly every chance he gets.
I get that. I'm not saying.
But so I'm saying. So if you do shit publicly, if you give the public more shit to talk about,
right? But talk about Offset. Don't be in the girl's ear, but like take him back. Be like, yo, Offset's really showing that you really want him back.
No, but here's what I'm saying. The relationship is
cheating on your fucking
it's a public relationship. That's what I'm saying. The relationship is a public. Everything they do is in the public.
Okay, so why
she's connected because they have a kid,
right? But
they're
also,
married too.
But also that why
they're married.
Yeah, they're married too. But
that's
did anybody go after Jay-Z after Beyonce dropped
You're bringing
the
up
fucking?
bullshit. You're bringing up
bullshit.
bullshit.
Question. Hold up.
Oh, the hive went.
The hive went. But did anybody go and say anything about Jay-Z? It's the respect thing. People don't respect their relationship as a real relationship.
Because Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't separate. They made independent albums. That was it.
No, they actually had a bit of a separation.
They had a separation. If you listen to the
album, when the albums dropped.
No, before.
But this and they didn't. And what did they not do? They didn't make it public.
Separate. Yeah.
No, but they did not make. They did not make it public. Offset and my whole point exactly. Offset and Cardi B are making everything. You're giving the
technically
public.
Offset made it public when he was fucking
She's going on Instagram and talking. I miss you, D. Come on,
fucking all those women.
She went on Instagram.
No, but she's going on Instagram.
Fucking the dolls.
No, but she's going on Instagram and talking about her shit. No, on some real shit.
19-year-old
No, but on some real shit. She's going on Instagram talking about.
No,
she's going on Instagram talking about she doesn't want to sign her baby father. She would never sign her baby father or anything like that. She's going on Offset on Instagram Live talking about she misses him. She's doing public shit too. He's
my
doing
point-
public.
Because
So
she
if you
wants people to
continue doing,
stop fucking with him.
if you keep fucking doing public shit, don't be mad when the public comments on your
Like as
shit.
she, like the biggest
The
thing,
public is one thing.
as she said,
I'm talking
was
about other people in their
They're
walk.
part of the
she
public.
didn't like the fact that a lot of people were attacking him, and
But
she
no,
didn't
but-
want people to attack him.
Regardless, you're going up on your Instagram live.
You can't go on your
the
platform
public,
and complain about your
and
platform.
you're still talking about this situation. You can
Yeah.
easily just call and be like, "Listen, I know people are coming at you, but they shouldn't. This is how I feel." Da da da. But no, you're doing a grand gesture and getting all your people to follow you. It's the same shit. And now you talk about Ti and Tiny or whatever. They're part of the public. They're consumers as well. Just because they're celebrities doesn't make them any less part of the consumers. That's
It's
like
not-
me.
that's-
That's like me saying. That's like me having a T-shirt, right? And saying, no, you don't have to pay for the T-shirt, but everybody else is. But everybody normal is gonna pay for the T-shirt. No, you're a consumer. If you want my shit, you'll buy my shit too, no matter if you're on the same level as me or not.
There's a
It's the
sense
same
of
thing.
but there's a sense of respect, and there's a sense of like the public don't know how it is to be a celebrity and the pressures and all of that. Ti does, so there's a sense of understanding. I believe that should come from
Look,
those
they knew
people's
exactly
end.
what
the
they
fucking
were
doing.
doing.
They're probably trying to get clout off their
Creating
people's
public pressure. Like they knew exactly what they were doing when they made those comments and they were saying to take him back. Like
For
they
sure,
knew.
it's all premeditated. I get it. Everybody wants
It's
to.
toxic masculinity, and I won't stand for it.
This is your boy. I'm only here like
shit.
once.
That's your friend, man.
I'm only here like once every 3
I'm just
months.
trying to
with
make
your
it funny.
friend.
We've been very heavy this whole episode.
What do you mean? I was ripping on everybody at the beginning of this episode.
You thought
Then we
that
gotta
was
get
funny?
serious. Then we gotta get serious, bro. I get paid for this.
But
I
you
get
thought
paid to
what
tell
you did
jokes.
in the beginning was funny.
I get paid to tell
There's
jokes.
nothing funny about this shit.
You were
Oh
laughing.
my
Let's
God.
pull back the tape.
No, thank God I haven't gotten into
Pull back the tape. Pull
What's
back the tape.
next on
That
the
right knock
docket?
shit.
that was a joke.
Thank you.
That was
shit
funny.
jokes.
Damn right.
That was
I'm
funny.
out here.
It was jokes.
It reminded me of Happy Days watching Beast Wars.
Beasties. Beasties was a shit.
What's on the docket?
What else we got? I didn't even have Cardi B on there.
You're a very
Oh,
bad
we're just talking about.
mediator.
Let's talk about the kid that had to cut off his dreads. But it was man, that shit's
That's a simple thing that we can talk about.
Nah, fuck
That's
that shit.
that's simple. It's fucked up. I hope that referee.
Yeah, racist referee.
Yeah, I hope that referee.
Was
like,
he
lose-
racist or was he following the rules?
He said
He's been known to
no.
racist. He's
What
been
rules?
known to
No,
be
there were no.
racist.
Listen.
Was he known to be racist or was
Yes,
he
he was known
following
to
the
rules. He was known to be
There's
racist,
no rules.
and there's no rules
No
in
rules.
regards to how you style your hair. If anything, it hurts him more to
I
have
need
long
to
hair.
see the rule book.
If anything, it hurts. No, but you can look at the premise of wrestling. It hurts him more to have long hair
Well,
because
no, I
that
was
can
just
be
saying,
used.
like, through this whole thing, it's too many nuances.
No, it's not.
It's a
no.
very light story
No.
coming out.
No. You
People's
made the kid.
opinions on who he is.
You made the
He made
kid
the
cut
kid
his hair
cut
for
off
no
hair
reason. The kid
because
was.
he thought
It was
based
tied
off
up.
of
It
an
wasn't.
I
a-
don't agree with it.
It wasn't like he could use.
But
It
was
wasn't
there
an
a rule
aid.
about it?
It wasn't. No, there was no rule about how you should style your hair.
You read the
So
rule
why-
book?
Yes, they had to list the rules in the article,
Guy's strong.
and there was no. No, but I'm saying no. But this is what he
I'm playing devil's advocate.
No,
on
but
this one.
this is what. Yeah, but this is what it is. It's like, so everyone talks about nuance. Sometimes shit is just the way it fucking is.
Yeah.
If you use your common sense and logic, it would have hurt the kid with the dreads more if he had his hair dangling, because I could easily just wrap your head and just put you in a chokehold. It did not benefit him in any way or help him in any way to have dreads. So for him to have to cut it off is stupid. It's the same thing we see.
And he should have. I'm sure this wasn't his first match. I'm
No.
sure this was
It's
if-
dreads.
if this-
You've been wrestling for a while. You've been
right.
wrestling
And
with
I'm
dreads
sure
for a minute.
if it was something particular, I don't know how wrestling worked, but it was particular to that event or that shit, they would have told him like, bro, for you to qualify or
But that would have been
You
a
know what I
problem.
mean?
No, that would have been a problem for
From
his
day
first
one.
match. It's the same thing when you see these news articles about these kids getting sent home because they have braids in their hair or they have a certain hairstyle that doesn't fit the standard of the school. It's not a rule. It's not a rule. It's stupid. That's cut and dry. Devil's advocate. Hear this bullshit?
Someone's
Say
got to
you-
ask the hard questions that you don't want to bring
It's
up.
not a hard question. It's
It's a
cut and
very-
dry.
Sometimes you got to ask what's in the rule books. There's nothing wrong with asking what's in the rule books. Does that hurt you to
It's
know?
top 5 worst journalism I've
Well,
ever seen.
if they were gonna say something durable, that means all the people who's fighting without legs or missing an arm, they shouldn't be wrestling either,
Wow.
but they are.
I don't get that.
That makes
comparison at
perfect
all.
sense. You just said about the hair in the rule book, but there's
Are we
people-
talking about the Paralympics or
No, there.
no, there are motherfuckers in that are wrestling.
No, there's a guy who is qualifying for the Olympics.
If there's nothing
has-
in the rule books about amputees, then amputees can wrestle.
Why?
Because there's nothing in the rule book.
Well, the same thing for the hair. There's nothing in the
But
rule book for
all I
either.
said was, is there
was
anything in
just
the rule
clarifying
book
it.
about hair? That's all I asked. I didn't say I agree or disagree or I defute or I'm gonna go
But it's
against.
more of a common sense
I asked
thing.
a question.
It's more of a common sense thing. It's
Common
like, do you
sense?
need shoes to walk outside?
You know what's common sense? Asking questions.
But do you need shoes to walk outside?
No.
You don't need them, but when it's minus
But
20
common
outside,
sense tells you you need
might
shoes to
wanna
walk
wear
outside.
shoes.
No,
because it's too
common
cold.
sense.
It's too cold.
That is not
it's
common
too rocky. And obviously, do you want to get disease ridden?
because in the summertime,
Akeem doesn't
I
mind.
see white people
'Cause
walking
there's pills for
outside
everything.
barefoot all the time. Shout out to my boy Tyler, but I don't think he's ever done it. Have
What?
Done what?
You just go outside barefoot and walk? When he was a child, you see, he grew up and got mature and
In your
realized
grassy
shoes are the way
house,
to go.
right?
You know where else?
In your
you know where
grassy
else?
house? What do you see?
White picket fence. There you go.
Grassy house, bro?
Yes, but you're not gonna go on the streets of Montreal and walk
Point
barefoot
is,
now. It's common sense.
I'm just asking
It's
the
not common
questions
sense.
that people may be thinking. Is that a
Stupid
crime?
People. Stupid people. And if you want to
Hey.
if you want to lower your intelligence out to
We
stupid
may have
people,
stupid people listening. I would like that you don't insult them.
insult them how? It's not an insult if they're stupid.
They're too stupid to understand what I'm saying.
It's not even that. It's just, I'm
I'm not
saying they're
insulting them.
stupid. That's like me insult. Jamal is wearing a pink shirt.
Okay, and?
I'm pointing out the obvious. They're stupid. It is what it is. You know what's not stupid? Global Jam's comedy show 1 year anniversary at Thanos. Come check your boy
Put
out.
another minute mark
Come
on
check
that,
your boy-
Tyler.
Come check your boy out.
They
Check
ain't
your boy out.
paying
We
us, so
we have
ain't,
the headliner Takara Williams coming in from LA. She's performed with Kevin Hart on his LOL network. She's
Teach you
performed
to
BET. You
boycott
know
us.
what I'm saying? We out here. Come see your boy tell these jokes. Feel me? We got a great lineup. Vance Michelle Furtado,
This is gonna be the
Jared Drew.
longest.
Jared Drew, Joshua Clark. Yo, Joshua Clark's a beast, bro. I don't. If you would have made it to the show, the second show, on some real shit, I can keep going because I can breathe in between. He can't breathe while he's doing that, so he's got to stop eventually. So yeah. So yo, come check out your boy Thanos. Oh, see, there you go. Jean Talon across the street. Are you gonna come, Jamali, on some real shit?
What?
Are you gonna come to the show?
What day?
You don't do
the
shit.
28,
He's not
right?
gonna-
27th,
He's
The 27th?
literally not
27th.
gonna
Which is
Thursday.
Thursday. I work the next day, bro.
So what time do
at
you work?
8 in the morning, I swear to God. I can show you my
Man,
schedule.
you soft, bro. You can go. You can leave one up right after I'm done.
He's not going.
Where I live, you know where I live compared to
Where do you
Jean
live?
Talon? I live all the way deep in the west, bro.
Where in the West?
Well, not the West Island, but like the west side of the city.
Look, if you want to wake me
Where?
up
Where?
at 5:45
Where?
a.m., then
Like close to
good.
like Lachine area.
Bro, I live in Dorval.
You don't gotta work the next fucking day.
Kinda.
What you gonna go fuck a
I
bitch
tell
on a
these
condom?
jokes. I tell these jokes.
Look,
That's
some
not
of
work.
us wake up
Comes
early,
easy. You
so
feel
no.
me? No
Huh?
pun
I'm
intended.
staying home.
Why?
It's Thursday night.
Because these motherfuckers don't support.
I would
Jay's
support
on-
your shit.
Jay, you don't work the next
We
day?
don't support you. Yet
No, he
you
doesn't
are
work the next day.
You don't work?
Talking on our
Jason
podcast.
drives.
Jay, you work the next day? So you can't get a lift?
But I was still gone though.
Jason
You can't
I was
drives.
working. I was
Jason,
still going.
So
what
you
do
can't give you lift?
I'm gonna be a
Dude,
third
Jason's
wheel.
gonna go wherever his girl goes.
what's the
so
third
just
wheel?
tell his
I'm gonna be the
girlfriend.
third wheel
We'll
with him and
find
his
you a ting
girlfriend.
there.
And him and his girlfriend. I'm
Dude,
gonna
we'll
be the
find
third
you a
wheel.
ting
Tell
there.
his girlfriend
We'll
and he will
find you.
go.
We'll find you a
I
ting
don't need
there.
you to find me a thing. I
We'll
have
find you.
things.
We'll find
but
you.
I'm
So
just
bring a
saying-
ting.
Hey, you got
Bring a
you
ting.
got things?
Bring a ting. We'll get you on the
guy.
bring you one of the tings. We'll get you on the dialogue app so you don't need to use condoms and you get a free prescription. You straight
You know me better than that.
and you good. Come through.
Man, it's crazy.
Bring the girl. Bring the girl and come through
and
and
you
show
ain't
love.
saying it to him.
I know, because
And
Jason,
show love.
Jason, this is
you
exactly
ain't saying
Jason's
it to
submissive to his
him.
Why?
minion.
Because I'm responsible. I'm
That's not
gonna get AIDS.
responsible going
It
out
is.
fucking people without condoms,
It
bro.
is.
Are you looking for a sponsor?
'Cause I'm
That's why
getting
you're saying that?
I'm getting tested. I get tested all regularly. I get tested seasonally and after every new partner.
Look, when you walk in the clinic and
Is
they
that
know
not
you by
responsible?
name, there's something
I don't
wrong.
gotta walk. See, I got this wonderful app called Dialogue. I can do an online prescription, and then I can take that. They send it to me, and then I can go pick it up at the thing. Yo,
I really hope they're paying
the
you.
pills are free.
I really hope they're paying you.
Why? I don't promote shit to get paid. I promote y'all shit all the time. I
That's
told you.
just
I went to
stupid.
fucking so okay. So I'm not plugging y'all shit no more
You don't have to.
unless y'all cut me a check. Is that what y'all saying?
Did I say that?
No, but I'm asking.
I'm just saying
Bro.
it's weird that you
No,
keep bringing up this app.
No, but I'm asking because I promote shit that's useful and that I like.
All right.
Fuck you mean? I went to LA and told the people at the comedy store, shout out to the comedy store that helped me down, about you guys. And you guys should check it out.
Cutthroat though. Heard enough people say that they're very.
Oh,
cutthroat
for
and
sure.
that's it.
It's
That's where-
cutthroat.
That's when they say you go to steal jokes.
Oh, for sure. Yo, people go steal jokes all the
That's what
time.
I'm
That belly room in the back, nobody goes there and people go, yo, there's some dope comics there. But what I'm saying is, I go and promote,
Oh, that's
I
where you
promote
perform in the
what I
back room?
like. No, I didn't perform that. I performed at Hollywood Improv.
Just checking.
But that's what I'm
With a
saying.
man them.
That's what I'm saying. I promote shit that I like. Shout out to Aman Brown. Shout out to the Don't Be Mad podcast. Shout out to Fashion Nova. Shout out to Walmart and Old Navy. Whatever wine Tyler's drinking, shout out to them. See? We plug shit that we like. Shout out to your pink shirt. Looking like a big ass bottle of Pepto.
Wow.
Shout out to your watch. Take that shit out before you turn your wrist green.
This
See what
shit
I'm
is real,
Shout
motherfucker.
out-
This is
shout out-
Belova.
shout
Probably
out-
more than you get
shout
paid for
out-
your shows, bro.
Shout out.
Do a couple more shows.
saying,
You could get
we
yourself
shout,
one.
what'd you say? What was
Do
it?
a couple more
What
shows.
was it? What was
This
it?
is Belova.
Belova?
Yeah.
See, we promoting shit that we like. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're so
I
stupid.
support. My whole dream is to put Montreal on the map and give y'all a platform so y'all
Actually,
can blow the fuck up.
don't change your shit, bro.
No, it's not changing
don't
my
change
shit.
your speed. You trying to give Jason a show. Keep your shit the
Yeah,
same.
because y'all don't want to come to my show.
keep the
Jason wants
same
to come in.
energy. Bro,
Yeah,
I work
will.
the next
You know what
day.
you should do? Put a show on with you and old girl. Am I allowed to say her name? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Tracy.
you can say him.
Tracy. Shout out to Tracy.
Jason and Tracy?
Shout out to Tracy.
What are you going to
that
call
was-
that show? Disaster? Get the fuck out of here. That disaster
Shout
waiting
out
to
to
happen.
Tracy Rodriguez. Look out for her. She's a person. She's a great girl with a personality. She has a great personality.
Really?
And we're
Really?
working with her for 2019. We're gonna get her on some shit for sure.
Oh, good. I'm
She's
with
entertaining as fuck. She needs
No.
to be getting on the podcast.
you. Bro, we tried.
She needs to get on the platform.
It's not for lack of trying. Well, at least on Matthew's end. I'm not friends with
She's
her
coming
like
through.
that.
She's coming through.
Jason didn't want her on the show. I'm just
She's
joking.
coming through.
I'm joking. I'm just
That's not what I
Yo,
said.
Jason's a hater.
No, but I'm talking dead ass. Before y'all
And
got
this
here,
is the man you look up to.
but dead ass, I was telling Jay, I was like, yo, be careful. Yo, the reason why she won't come on because she feels like you about to ambush her.
Oh.
And he hit me
Who,
with a
Jay?
quick-
Jason?
Yeah, Jason.
Okay, I
Who
thought you were
I
talking me.
ambush anyone.
Bro, we went through it
She
before.
never told me this, so
No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
I'm just a very direct person.
Shut up.
I tell the truth.
Shut up.
Oh, bro, you were backing him up a while ago. Now you're talking
listen,
shit.
listen, there's nuance.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shut
so
up.
now it's nuanced.
Yeah,
course.
now it's nuances.
Of course. But
You
listen,
sound like a bitch to
my
me, but
goal,
it's
my
okay.
my goal is to work with anybody who's trying to do something in 2019 and promote
I'm
their
writing
shit.
that book, by the way.
What book?
That book.
What book?
The book you told me about.
The self-help book?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
When's it gonna be done? You know what's the easy way to do it?
Same time
Dictation.
you blow up in
Bro,
Hollywood.
dictation. Oh, so you plan on doing it by February?
I'm joking.
You gonna write a book in a month? Nigga, you can't read. She's gonna be a coloring book, bro.
Just like your career.
She's gonna be a coloring book.
Yo,
It's
that was
gonna be-
better than the
it's
Rhino.
gonna be-
I'm sorry,
it's gonna-
bro.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
Nah. The right outside.
Nigga, what? Bro, are you sick? Bro, no. On some real shit. On some. No, on some. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
right.
owe money. You owe money.
Right. On. Fuck, I forgot. No, but on some
Wait,
real.
I didn't know there was
No,
a rule.
Yo,
Like,
it
no,
was
but-
so good. He owes money now.
No, but on some real shit. No, but on some real shit. I seen that coming a mile away, bro. I seen that come for someone who does this
And
and
you
gets
still
paid
got
to do
hit?
shit. Bro, you gotta let people give them jokes, bro. I give them a platform and gives them the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta. Yo, I gotta
Damn,
set up the oop.
son.
You can't alley oop if someone no lob it to you. So I gotta throw him a lob.
Whatever.
No,
That right now- that right
don't
now
soften
shit-
the blow.
I'm not soft.
Don't
What blow,
soften the
bro?
blow.
What
It's
blow,
not even,
bro?
it was a joke,
He's
bro.
That's
trying
a
to
joke,
soften
bro.
the blow.
Listen, that was a joke, but I was
He's trying
on
to
10.
soften the blow.
No,
He
on
felt
10.
that.
On 10.
He felt that's why he copping please right now.
8.5.
He's copping please right now.
Bro, yo, he
He's
watches
copping
Seinfeld,
please
bro.
right now.
He watches Seinfeld.
Yo, Akeem, it sounds like you copping please,
Yo, he watches
broski.
Seinfeld. No, Tyler watches Seinfeld.
Broski, you
That's why
copping
he throwing.
please. You gotta
That's why he
relax.
throwing out 8s like
You
he
gotta
Oprah.
relax.
You get a 10. You get a 10. He watches Seinfeld
Nah, you gotta
on a
relax.
regular, bro.
The right
He watches
outside.
re-
The Rhinox
Bro,
is good, but
Rhinox
that,
That was a bar,
but
bro.
That
yo,
was-
he had
that
you,
was a
he
bar.
had you in,
Bro,
You're like, yeah,
I
when-
knew
when you
exactly
gonna
what
run
he
it?
was about to.
When you gonna
I
run
could
it?
have said
No.
it at the same time
but you didn't.
because I threw up a lob.
You
Yeah.
thought
When
no
you-
lie, bro.
Bro, when
There's
Lonzo
a
throws
difference.
up,
You give
yo,
credit where
yo,
credit
let me
is
ask you a
due.
question. No, let me ask you a question. No, real
Yo,
shit.
take
No,
it
no,
out
real
like
shit,
a
real shit.
champ,
No,
my
real shit,
guy.
real shit, Jay. When Lonzo throws up a lob, do both LeBron and him dunk it?
No, it's just,
Thank you.
Dude, take
What
your
was
L
the-
like
bars?
a champ
Last
and
time
walk
bars.
it off,
Before that,
baby.
he-
Bars.
No, take your L like a
Bars.
champ and walk
You know
it
what you
off.
should do?
Jamali
You know what
got
you- that's
you,
not an L,
man.
bro.
I'm good.
That's not
Jamali,
an
yo,
L.
don't
You know what
even
you should do?
defend yourself.
Get
Don't even
on
defend
dictation.
yourself.
Dictation.
He talks a lot when he knows
Dictation is
he's
the
got.
easiest way to write a book. You just talk your thoughts. Each chapter you do will just speak till you stop, and then so once it's
We'll
done,
talk
say-
about it off mic.
No,
That's
I'm
some
not gonna
real
talk
shit.
about it because I ain't fucking coming to your book, stupid.
I don't want you to come to my book.
Good, your book signings, all that.
It's good.
You're trying too hard right now.
Nah,
I'm
because
sorry.
them books are gonna come with a built-in
Your
crayon and
Rhinox one
sharpeners.
was better than that one.
Bro, what are you talking? Bro, this is what I do, fam.
Right.
I tell these jokes.
Do
Bro.
Right.
it better.
I do it on a level.
Right.
What do you mean? I stay telling these jokes.
Right.
I don't. You wouldn't know because you ain't been to a show, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Because
haven't
your
been.
time is
See,
off.
hoes, no support. Jay,
You
2019,
do them
I
during
got you.
weekdays.
Bro,
Your timing's
yo,
off.
you act like I
got
don't
you.
support
Double
you.
entendre.
got
Don't
you.
ask me how.
I got you,
Okay,
Jay.
you haven't gone to the show. You have to see.
That's support.
Bro,
All right, guys, before we get completely off the rails
I
here.
work.
Wait. Before we get completely off the rails, any final thoughts?
Y'all some hoes, except for Jay and Tyler.
All right, whatever you think.
Thanks.
Actually, you know what? You might be a little bit of a hoe.
I prefer
you get
whore.
that an 8, bro. An 8, bro. That's like I know
Dude,
you are.
it
but-
was better than the
that's like
Rhinox
some-
joke.
That's
What
like
do
I
you
know you are, but what
want?
am I? Type shit.
It was better
That was
than
on
the
that level,
Rhinox
bro.
joke.
That was on that level. You watch Seinfeld. Just say it. You do you? You watch Friends?
Friends
You a
suck.
goddamn liar,
Oh my
bro.
god, Friends suck.
You a liar.
Look,
He's the type who watched 8 Simple Rules growing
I
up.
get it. You're the comedian, so you feel like you
Or
should leave
Futurama.
here with the best joke that was said.
30 Rock?
But I'm
Did
gonna
you ever
leave
watch?
here
Hey, whoa, did you ever watch
knowing
Third Rock from the
Jamali
Sun?
said the best joke of the day.
God, you guys are crazy.
You watched Third Rock from the Sun.
Jamali has literally said the best
can't
joke
give
of the
Jamali
day,
that.
and I
He
commend
He said he watched
him
Third.
for it.
That's why you give them. That's why
Why?
you get that
Because
shit.
Jamali is a man of few words.
He did not win.
But
Nothing.
when he speaks,
he did one.
when
he
he
did not
speaks-
win
arguing about
nothing.
something that is
he
just
is
laughable.
profane.
What battle?
The timing.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
the
shut
timing
up.
was
Shut
magnifique.
up, bro.
You guys are crazy.
It was
Shut
beautiful.
the hell up.
Yo, he
You
had
don't
you,
need.
For
he had
those
you
who are
leaning
listening,
in.
for
you
those-
were leaning in.
For those who want
You
to
were
listen
leaning
to
in.
real comedy
One
and
more
real
time.
jokes,
You were
I'm not a
leaning in.
comedian, bro. So
And those who wanna
Beautiful.
see-
I gotta
those
bring
who
my
wanna
mic
see-
back. I leaned in too
I
far.
can tell you're not a comedian. See, that's how dumb that joke was.
I know. Oh,
That's how-
wow.
I know you're not a comedian.
Even
I know
even
you're
a
not a comedian.
producer got you.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Ty? What'd you say, Ty?
He's
Repeat
just
that.
pretty much saying you are what you wear,
What'd you
and
say?
you're wearing pure
What'd
trash
you-
right
Yo,
now.
you guys didn't hear Tyler,
What'd you
but
say?
he is
No, oh, now you backtracking.
guys didn't
Say
hear
what you
Tyler.
said. Say it with your chest.
essentially.
About Jamali, for sure.
No, don't even
See?
try to
No,
back
no,
down
no,
that.
no. We're trying to spin
That did
fuck
the
out
exact.
of
No,
This
but
ain't
Jay,
a spin
let me tell
cycle,
no,
my
no, but
guy.
let me tell you
You
why I
ain't
said
gonna
jump
turn
to your
us
minion.
around.
Let me
Jump
tell
to
you
your
what I just
minion.
did.
You ain't
There you
about
go.
to turn us
You laughed.
around.
You laughed.
Yo,
You wanna know why?
that's dope.
Because that joke was just as corny as the shit Jamali said.
Right.
Listen, for the listeners,
Yo,
it's not
Jamali
gold
and
because
Tyler got
it's not gold because I said the pure trash joke about him earlier.
No, you didn't. But
Wanna
the way
bet
you did
money?
it.
Bet money.
Linda, honey.
Bet
Bro,
money.
why you
Linda,
so hype about this?
Honey,
Anyways,
Linda.
Moral of the story is,
Linda, honey.
if those of you
Linda.
that
Linda, honey,
for the
please.
3,000
Please,
people
Linda,
in the
please.
year and a half you guys have been doing podcasts that listen to this, if you guys
Wow,
want to
now
come
he's
see some
throwing
real,
shots?
if you guys really want to come see
Yo,
some
he's such
true
a
comedy,
Bro,
come see me 27th
how many people
of
show up when you
December.
perform?
Come see me. Oh, actually, I did in Vancouver. I did 3 sold out shows, 300 people each, so that's 600 people.
And how many
performed.
comedians were there?
that performed for
Wait,
them?
you said you did
Oh,
3
3.
shows,
Sold out.
300 people
Each.
each. That's 600 people.
900. Sorry, my bad. My math was off. I'm a comedian. I don't do math. I tell jokes.
Clearly.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So 3 sold out shows. 900
I'm here to
people,
help you.
all different. Standing ovation. Just saying. Anyways, if you guys want to come see some comedy, come see me at
That's because
Tano's.
they're leaving.
That's
This guy thought
something
it
you
was
want to-
just standing
See?
ovation.
That's
They're
another joke.
leaving, bro.
That's another joke. That's another watered down joke, like the pure trash thing.
There's ways.
Yo, what
There's another
Jamali
person-
jokes hitting, bro?
Is there
Don't
not?
let Jamali get to you.
Yo,
I'm not letting him get to me.
I'm not getting
I'm
out.
not letting him get to me.
Tonight,
I'm
bro.
not letting him get to me.
Jamali killing me.
I'm not letting
You
him
guys are
get to
crazy.
me.
You guys are making it more than it
I'm
is.
not letting him get to me. You putting an 8, bro? You putting an 8 for
Yo,
real?
Jamali killing me tonight, bro.
You putting on
Yo,
an 8 for real?
Yo,
That's not hurting
Jamal,
me.
you might got a career path in this shit,
Nah,
bro.
Nah,
nigga.
I don't.
Nah,
Oh my
nigga,
God.
you don't.
That's for people with no
Yo,
ambition,
I
so
got
it's okay.
tears, man.
No ambition, do
joke.
comedy?
I got
No joke.
tears.
No ambition doing comedy, and you're
Bro,
saying
I'm just fucking with you,
Are
bro.
you doing podcast,
Because you're talking
nigga?
all that
Are you
extra
doing
shit.
podcast,
Jamali
nigga?
got me crying, bro.
What?
Are you doing podcast, nigga?
Because
Jamal
Jason,
got
your
me
buddy,
crying.
don't show up to
Yo,
this
don't
job.
worry, Jay.
Yo, this
We
is
got
real.
DJ's got a plan, bro.
Huh?
Me and Jason got plans, bro.
That's good.
Me and Jason got plans. 2019. We out here.
Yo,
I'm happy for you, man. I just wanna
Why
see
your
you
knuckles look
succeed.
like sausage links? Get the fuck away from me.
Yo, he mad. He
Nah,
mad.
it's okay.
Of course, I'm
You
petty as
mad.
fuck.
He mad. It's okay.
I'm petty as fuck. I ain't
Okay.
gonna- I'm petty as fuck. What do you mean?
He mad. It's okay.
Why you guys, yo, Jay,
petty as fuck.
you know you just going in on.
Yo,
Ja-
Linda, please.
Yo, Jamali's
Linda.
middle finger looks like a
Linda,
sausage
please.
sliced in the middle and microwaved.
Honey, please.
That's dead ass. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make food references with Jamali. If y'all saw him, you know he's extra big.
Yo.
But I know y'all hear him and he sounds like he got food in his mouth all the time.
Bro.
Anyways, y'all want to come see some comedy? Come check me out, Tano's across the street from Jean
Yo, I don't know. After this, they gonna
John
be asking
Tolo
for
Metro.
Jamali, my guy.
You feel me? 8 o'clock. It's going from 8 to 11. To Carl Williams coming in town. We got Jaron Drew. We got Michelle Furtado. We got myself. We got Joshua Clark, who's a fucking beast on the fucking mic. So come through and check me out. And
Check out his stuff,
and
man.
once you're done,
Joshua,
and once you're done,
Joshua
unsubscribe.
Clark, he sounds like he's funny.
Once you're done, unsubscribe. Because y'all need some more data space in your phone. So get on it. Me and Jay might start a podcast 2019.
Yo,
So
he is
So do it.
delete this
He
one.
is so
Do it.
salty
Do
that
it.
Jamal
Do
got
it.
him.
Y'all delete-
Do it with
y'all-
Jason's
He is
attendance
so
record.
salty
Y'all
that
delete
Jamal
this one.
got him.
Y'all delete this one. Y'all delete this
Yo,
one to make
you
space
can
for our
hear it in his
podcast.
tone.
What we gonna call it?
Jamali got him, and he is so
He's emotional.
Jamali
salty,
didn't
bro.
get nothing,
He came
bro.
in here emotional.
Jamali didn't.
He
get
said he
me
came in
nothing,
on
bro.
10, bro.
You can't
Of
come
course,
in
bro.
here emotional
Of
and
course,
think you're
bro.
gonna get
Yo, we
one
gonna title
up.
this podcast Mr. Practicality because that's what I am. Right
You
here.
can't come in here emotional and think you're gonna get a one up. It ain't
Mr.
just gonna
Practicality
happen like
right
that.
here. That's what we gonna
We are
call it.
logical thinkers.
The practical Akeem Trust.
We are practical, logical
That's what I'm saying.
thinkers.
No, you're not. You are absolutely not.
Yo, he had you on the rope
You
dope.
are
He had you on the rope dope.
Do you know what the rope?
bounced
No.
back,
Time out.
You bounced back, came forward, and then he decked you. You were like, yo, I thought I had that.
Time out.
He caught you with the quick jab.
This is how I know. This is how you know Matt don't know what
caught you
the
with the
fuck
quick
he's talking
jab.
about. This is
Bro,
when you
can
just
we
say
just end the fucking
this is when you
episode,
just
please?
no. Time out.
Let's just end the episode.
Trying too
I
hard.
want to know. This is the last time I'm gonna body him.
Akeem,
This is the last time I'm
you're
gonna body him
trying
again.
too hard,
This is the
Akeem.
last time I'm gonna shit on him and body him in his
But
own
why is it
podcast.
necessary?
No,
You're
I'm
trying
just gonna
too
say,
hard,
Why is it
Akeem.
necessary?
for those who actually watch boxing and
You're
understand
trying way
boxing,
too hard, Akeem.
the rope-a-dope is actually one of the most fun. It's how that's how you win a fight. You know what the rope-a-dope? Tell me what the rope-a-dope was. Go ahead.
Bro, can we just
No,
end
tell me what the rope-a-dope was. No. Someone here explain to me what the rope-a-dope is, please.
Stop talking so I can explain. Muhammad Ali
It's
was
not
one
a
of the people
dick
who
measuring contest.
Muhammad Ali was one of the people who perfected the rope-a-dope, which is essentially using the ropes to your advantage, where you bounce back, you punch forward, but at the same time you use it as a defensive mechanism so that you can gain speed that you don't necessarily have through resistance
Right.
of the ropes.
You're half right.
No, I'm absolutely right, and
You're
you
half
use
right.
it as a defensive stance, but you could also use it in an offensive way,
Cool. I didn't know
right?
that.
No.
So
I don't watch boxing.
under
like that.
your stance, what is the rope-a-dope?
Under these stance, the rope-a-dope is literally staying onto the ropes, taking as much hits as possible till your opponent gets tired, and then attacking. That's why, and that's how Ali won. So if
So
you
a defensive
I said no.
using the ropes.
No. Time out.
Like
You-
what?
No. So
that's not defense.
So in the sense
That's
of
not
so
defense?
in the context
That's not
in the
defense?
context that you use
That's
it,
not defense.
if he had me on the rope-a-dope, I'm on the ropes and he gets tired out and then I body him, but you said he won, so you don't know what the rope-a-dope is. So everyone, this has been the Don't Be Mad podcast. I've been your host, Akeem
You're throwing
Charles.
jabs.
I've been your host, Akeem Charles.
This is
I
he's
am
the
telling you,
He's the
I
Umar
am-
Johnson right
What
now.
I say?
He's Umar
What I
Johnson
say?
right now, right?
He's trying too hard.
Umar
He's
Johnson
trying
right
too hard, bro. Like you are fishing for it.
This has been
You
this
are
has been the Don't Be
fishing
Mad
for it.
cast.
Get the
I want
fuck
to thank you
outta
guys.
here,
I
bro.
want to thank you guys for
Please,
listening. This has been
exit
your
stage
this
right.
has been your host, Akeem
Get outta
Charles.
here, bro.
You know,
You guys should go check out his
I don't
show.
have to say much.
You
This
should
episode.
go check out his
Till
show.
we have to. Till
Nah, I
we,
probably.
you know,
If
No,
it's-
no,
if it's
to my
on a
left-
weekend,
Not
I'm
me.
not
I'm
gonna
just saying
go.
the listeners.
Are we not
those who
closing
have
out?
No, yeah,
time.
listeners, please
Ty,
check out Akeem. You
I
know
thought
we
we were
love the
closing
kid.
out.
You know you don't close the show. You can talk for another 20 minutes. I'm a fuck.
Plug
Until
your.
I
plug
close
your-
the show, or
He's
he
in his
closes the show,
freelance.
or he
He's in
closes
his
the show. The
freelance.
show ain't closed.
He's
What are you doing?
he's on that. I'm not sitting down because you told me to sit down. I'm gonna sit down when I want to type of vibe. That's what he's
my
doing.
God.
What are you even
I
talking
thought we were
about?
closing out the show. So we're not closing out the show.
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
were
We're
literally
continuing.
still in
All right. So what's on the
conversation.
next? So what's on the next topic?
Go ahead. Tell me.
Closing the show. Let's go. No one gives a fuck what you
He's
think.
such a bum, bro.
Because you love hearing
He wants-
yourself.
oh,
Let's
yes,
talk about
yes,
the
yes,
Browns,
yes.
I don't
bro.
want to talk about his Browns.
No, it's
They won 6 games because they beat my Broncos. Congratulations.
They won
Broncos-
6 games.
Broncos ain't.
How much did they win with
Congratulations.
Mayfield?
I hate you, but congratulations. Congratulations.
So y'all going to playoffs? Y'all going to
I'm
playoffs?
not going to playoffs. I'm not making playoffs.
Yo, they can still win the division, which
They're
is
not-
fucking crazy. They can still
you
win
guys-
statistically speaking,
Can I-
they can still win the
Can I
division.
just say
which
one
is
thing? How
nuts.
impressed I am with Tyler, because this is his first season watching football,
yeah,
and this
he's in
dude
it.
knows. I was about to say the N word. This dude knows
Dedication.
more about football
Dedication.
than some dudes have been watching. Like I'm
Dedication. I respect
put a
it.
clap track on there in editing.
Tyler, I'm proud.
respect
I'm
it.
proud that you took interest in football, but I'm very disappointed that
Man, shut up.
No one gives a fuck about the Chargers.
No. Okay.
It's possible.
The Browns.
But like, wait, 2 years as in 2020 or 2 years as 2020? It would be 2021. 2021. So
No, they're
2021.
not. Oh my god.
Cowboys.
I rate it.
I think it's possible.
Shout out
I'm
to
all
my
for
Cowboys.
Baker Mayfield, man. I
This
love
is the
that kid.
team that city's the only city in NFL that lake caught on fire. Like this is
What the fuck does
What
that
does
have to do with the football team?
sports, bro?
Yeah.
The water is a dumpster fire, and you're going with this team, dog. The water is a dumpster fire. And
What
you're
does that have
picking
to
the
do with the
Browns.
Browns today?
Bro, I don't get it.
A
It's
team that is literally in position to win.
Because
the
the water
division.
was brown
They're
and they
not
went
in
on
the-
fire.
No,
That's
not
why.
in position to win the division.
Yes.
They have to beat Baltimore. And they have to beat Pittsburgh.
Mathematically, they are
Oh,
in
you
a
mean the Cowboys?
position to win their division.
They're not gonna win the division.
That's
can't
how
win
you
the
feel.
division.
But
Two.
But
mathematically
this is
speaking,
coming from Jason, where
Whose
his-
Chargers team made the playoffs? I'm sorry.
when was it? The
I mean,
last
Kansas
time your
City.
Chargers
Right.
made the playoff before now
That's right.
was 9 years ago. I keep telling you that.
The same time Eli made
Shout
the
out to the
playoffs.
Cowboys.
Eli got 2 rings, but your
There
last
you go. 2
so
rings.
Let
Shout
the
out to
man
the Cowboys.
celebrate the fact that his team could possibly win
dude,
the
he
division.
literally joined us in
Yeah.
watching football.
Let him be happy. Why you
2
gotta
months
shit on
ago?
his shit?
Wait, 500
Wait,
million?
500 million?
That is a big number.
Your first 500 million? How many 500 millions you plan on getting? Yo, share some. What's wrong with you?
I thought you were gonna be a big Netflix star.
I am. But they ain't giving out $500 million checks. Ellen only got 20 million.
Well, if you're really funny, you might get 5.
Not 500 million. Ain't nobody getting 500 million.
5 million, I said.
5 million. Oh, you trying.
Monique, how much did Monique get?
500K.
Oh,
Tyler,
5 was my
You're better
bad.
than most people. I'm telling you. I
He's
would never
gonna
go with the
get a good
Browns.
40.
Shout out.
40K?
Oh, no. I'm cool with 40K.
Yeah, 40K,
40K
bro.
for a 25-minute special? I'm
You're
good,
buying
bro.
But I
What
spoke.
you mean?
Why don't you do it? Like, why don't you actually?
I'm gonna shoot a special myself.
Yeah, I
Next
know.
year. Next 2019, I'm gonna shoot a special
To
myself.
the YouTube crowd, you know?
No.
Yeah, you
2019,
should do it.
2019, I'm gonna shoot an hour special by next summer. I'm gonna shoot not next summer, but maybe
Yeah,
summer
scenes
after.
of you driving through the city.
And then I'm gonna shoot before 2019 is done.
We're here in Montreal
I have no idea.
Do it in New York.
No, you got to do it at home.
at home.
You got to do it in your city.
Nah,
you got to bring people around your city, like your hood.
If you
gotta show them
If
what
you do it
made
here,
you.
if you do it here,
I could. It'll be cheaper to do
If
here.
you do it here,
You should do it here.
You do that just for laughs.
no,
No, I can do it. I can do it. I
you
can
do
do
it on your
before.
own, and that's it.
An hour. They wouldn't give me an hour. They
You
wouldn't
gotta
give me an
bring it
hour
to your
slot.
favorite
But I can get hour
pop
time.
shops. You know what I'm saying, man? You got to do it like that.
Yeah,
I would
like
say do it in New York.
I'll
I'll
help
probably
you
get
You got to
promote.
know where you came
You
from.
probably get the hour in New York. That's why.
I'll help you
Here.
promote.
Yeah, but New York I wouldn't
I
get
would
it.
literally
New
just
York.
bring them straight to next door. This is my second home.
Yeah, but New York I wouldn't. In New York I wouldn't get a spot for an hour. Here I can get a spot for an hour. Like they got this thing called a Fringe Festival where it's literally you pay whatever amount of money to pay. You get it's like a lottery, and then once you get picked, like you guys could do it as a live show. Like you guys get paid once you get picked. You get 6 shows, and then they're like at whatever time slot you want. So you can do 45 minutes, an hour, and then you pay your money, and whatever you charge at the door, you make. So I can just take one of those shows, an hour
Right.
slot, and then boom,
But on a
do
serious note,
come to the fucking show.
promote your shit. Let's
I
do it
did.
one last time.
Akeem Grams. You can follow me, Akeem Grams with a Z. Akeem tweets with a Z on Twitter. Again, Thanos. Bunch of great acts coming out. Come see your boy because it's one of the last shows I'll be doing in the city for a very long time. I have a show again in February, but we're gonna promote that later.
Plug your stuff in New York if you have anything too.
Well, I have that's all. I have too much. We don't got all that kind of time.
We don't got that kind of time.
'Cause-
Moving on.
So thank you for
Thank you
joining us
coming,
here at
bro.
Thank you.
We're not done promoting. Move it out of
What are
your
you promoting?
face, bro.
What are you promoting?
Relax.
What you got going on?
Silence. All right. Thank you, Akeem, for reaching out, coming out, doing what you do best, getting roasted by Jamali a couple times. That was fucking beautiful. Then getting roasted by our producer, Tyler. Unfortunately, you guys didn't hear it on the mic. But you know what? Always a pleasure to have you here. We love and respect you, even though we fucking rip on you because you're like a little brother to us. So we can't love you the way you want us to. We just got to give it to you where you deserve it. Bullshit. But for us, you know how you can reach us. We are the Don't Be Mad Podcast.
guys
You
are
can hit us
crazy.
on Instagram or Twitter
that's
at Don't Be Mad Pod, or you can find us on Facebook, Don't Be Mad Podcast. We also have the YouTube, Don't Be Mad Pod.
Yeah, I'll put up the episodes for maybe for Christmas thing on the playlist so everyone can see
Yeah.
the
Because I've
that we haven't posted
to
up.
just bring you behind the silver curtain here. I've been having some shaky internet problems lately, and it's been pissing me the fuck off because Bell don't want to show up. So I might just leave those motherfuckers.
Hey, you should go to Videotron.
Videos.
Videotron's way better than
Who
Bell.
else you gonna go with if it's not Videotron and you don't want to be with Bell?
Lower.
They're owned by they're worse.
They're worse, bro.
They're worse a little worse.
I worked for Reese. What is this?
Let's
Don't
not
tell all
promote
the
it.
secrets.
Okay.
Just know we're gonna handle it, okay? But outside of that, like I said, thanks Akeem for coming through, ranting and raving and doing all that good shit and just taking as many shots as you could from Jamali. Jason, love you to death. Jamali, you're amazing. Tyler, you're the best. Are we here next week?
I'd probably not.
I don't mind doing an episode if Tyler's here.
I want to say we will be here. I don't know if we will be here.
I told you y'all could do a recap and then it'll just air on New Year's Eve, no?
I tried to do that today, but you guys came in here with Joe.
We'll do it, me and you, since we did it most of the year anyway. We'll do the recap.
All right,
We could
so
still count us.
there's a good chance it'll be myself and Jamali here
Let's
next
have more
week
episodes
with
then.
our main man Tyler.
Because
we are gonna do we could do a holiday wrap up where we talk about music and all that shit because he doesn't watch shit.
Yeah, he doesn't
so we're
do
good.
anything. Yeah.
We're good. We could do it. Just me and you.
Neither does Jamali.
What?
No, don't.
Just because I don't go to your show,
We're
don't mean I'm
wrapping
not
up.
into
Don't listen to
entertainment.
So yeah, next week.
Oh yeah,
is-
I'm into entertainment, not
Next
your
week
shows.
we're gonna have another wrap up episode. We're just gonna talk about our best of the year. Most likely it'll be myself and Jamali since Jason's already backing out because he doesn't know shit about anything that happened this year. So we're all good.
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening as always. Follow us all. Please go to Akeem's show before he has a fucking fit and then starts having a temper tantrum on the fucking floor.
No, come through because it's the last time I'll be in the city. I'm just saying, come check me. Come
He
check
is
me
pure
before.
trash. It's not his
Come
fault.
check me before.
He has to promote
I
what
get
he
too-
knows.
Come check me before I'm
guys
too
are
popular to fuck with you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except for Jason.
But as always, thank you guys for listening. This was another episode of the Don't Be Mad podcast. Sorry for all the chaos, but sometimes we just gotta let the rant and we gotta let the banter ban. Check us out next week.
We
Peace
out.
out, guys.
Love is love.